And we're live.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome. I'm so glad everybody got on board with this HEB thing. I guess before we get into that, what do we say for posterity for the people that watch this later on? We're going to be playing Dragon Age Inquisition. We're going to be choosing between the Mages and Templars. We're going to be picking up the amazing Dorian Pavis.
I'm about to say, like, choosing between the Mages and Templars. We already chose we're doing Mages.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So I don't know where I'm at. We're going with the Mages.
Well, we still have to talk to Fiona and them, so we have to, I guess, start Redcliffe, see all that, and then we finally get to choose the Mages.
We have so much to do.
Oh, and as Readable reminded me, we reached 1,000 subs. Thank you, everybody.
It's phenomenal. You guys have been great. You guys have been wonderful. Thank you to everyone, especially those of you who are so regular in all of the streams. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm. All right, you ready to go?
I am launching this bad boy up. I have the newest round of mods that you sent me. They are tested in so much as the fact that the game launches, but I guess we won't see the new mods until we run into Dorian. So,
yeah, the only ones I've added is just for Dorian. We probably won't see anything super interesting until we get to Scott. Well, I guess Cole too, but yep.
The newest member of the band, Dorian Pavis. Okay.
I know I used the saxophone icon on the tweet just because that was the first instrument I could find, but I don't want to, like, lock you guys into making him be the saxophonist. I think we made Varric the saxophone guy. I think that was in discussion.
It's so funny. Any door mods, any HEB mods. I was so tempted to try and find an HEB logo and throw it on the thumbnail for the last Mass Effect Andromeda stream. Like, sponsor to you, HEB, everything's better, or whatever their motto is.
But do you think we actually get sponsored by HEB? Is that like
I mean, look, they are a local company. I don't know how bad they need different avenues of advertising. You know, we got like 1,000 subs now. We're big time. Let me reach out to some. Let me tweet some people.
Oh man.
Look, I know that they're fairly active on social media. If you tweet HEB on Twitter right now, it would be so. To see if we get somebody from the HEB social media team to join us.
Oh my god.
Alright, I guess I should head back to Haven and then
Yes.
go to the war table.
Well, if we first have to go to Redcliffe, so if you want to go up there first and then we go to the war table.
That is a very true statement. Crap, I don't even have the camp that's closest to it. Alright, we're huffing it.
Well, it kind of is the camp that's closest to it, because that other camp you have to, like, go all the way
Good to
around.
have commerce restored.
I don't think... Yeah, I think we managed inventory pretty well last time, so there's nothing... I don't need to clear anything out, I don't think.
Okay.
Right, maybe a few things.
Oh yeah, 20 out of 60, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I am excited for the day we finally get to tint things. That's gonna... Oh, man.
That is gonna be fun.
Yeah. Bright green body paint. Yeah, Varric's hair surprises you every time.
It doesn't get any less blue. That's all I'm gonna say. It just doesn't get any less blue.
Although if I knew how to mod, that would be kind of a funny, like, over time, like, the hair slowly starts changing into another color, and, like, people don't notice until, like, 6 episodes in, like, wait, his hair used to be blue, and now it's a teal. What's going on?
Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm gonna take out this crew real quick.
No texture, no movement, it's just blue. Hey, what's up?
I don't know, is it just me, or do I have more fun with Sarah because she's posh looking? I don't know why. I just feel more fun using her in combat.
You just like the posh looking girl.
Well, it's like she's
I'm
posh
really
and
excited for
deadly.
people to see Dorian. Would she be a part of the Spice Girls? When would she be Posh Spice? It was Posh Spice, right? I was never really into the Spice Girls.
Yeah, I'm so
not like
uninformed.
you were into the Spice Girls.
That would,
Jordan, a resident experts on Spice Girls. You would know, right?
That would be the greatest plot twist ever. It's if, like, I was a huge Spice Girls fan.
Oh, man. Only. Maybe we're coming back for the like. What if the Spice Girls is like an in-lore band, and we're here coming for their crown? They're a great Ferelden band, and we're like, nuh-uh, girlfriend.
Oh wait, is this another rift also?
Yeah, there should be a rift up by that too. I mean, we're gonna need the power points eventually, so we're playing.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Chase Mills, okay, I missed last week's stream. Have we done anything big yet? We got a bunch of power to essentially start the Mage's quest. So last week was more of a cranky episode. The Friends of Spice Girls. Yeah, instead of Red Jenny, it's Spice Girls. Actually, that's a way better lore. Can you imagine, like, you're trying to, like, be really angry at some noble and fucking, like, scary Spice comes up? Jesus Christ.
I think Bull is going to be... He's not quite there yet. I still think he needs to get a little bit tankier, but... Yeah, his offense is going to be dope.
Gentax says, would the Evaners have also been a band? I think in this world, how I'm imagining it, anyone with power was a band at some point. So I would say yes. I know I've definitely seen and heard of fan fictions where they were like a 80s hair metal type thing. That's kind of like what we're going for, so I don't know what... Maybe they were like classical music, like they were an orchestra. I don't know. Emo or hard rock band? Oh god. Can you imagine Solus doing emo, like a My Chemical Romance band, you know? Oh, actually, fuck, his lead singer, like, does screamo. Or not lead singer, I messed up that sentence! Solus's actual voice actress does lead a rock band called Blue Gillespie or something.
Oh, wow.
It's a screamo band.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't like screamo music, and I don't like it. But if you honestly want to hear Solus be in a screamo band, that literally exists.
I mean, who doesn't want to hear that from Solus, to be quite honest?
Yeah. There's one of the songs where it's just like the dude, I forget the dude's name, just like talking normally in like a poem-like thing. It just sounds like Solus being sad. Nicole Klein, does he really? Oh, yes, he does. Mm-hmm. I heard someone that kind of likes metal music, and I asked them, like, listen, you're someone who likes metal music. Is this, like, a thing? Like, are they good? And they kind of went, not really. So, I don't want to, like, hype it up, like, oh, it's the coolest thing ever, but, it, like, I think it's kind of like, I don't know about it.
I wouldn't know either. I would just listen to that, like, I don't know, sounds good, I guess.
That's screamo music, alright.
Redcliffe Village should be right up ahead.
I want a constant watch on that damned thing. Sound the alarm at the first sign of demons.
I feel like the Evaners would be more of an indie folk genre where the old gods were a screamo band. Oh man, that definitely fits in with the imagery. Surprised there's not too many Sylvelan screamo band I use. I've definitely seen a bunch of them actually, so... That is a thing. There's one particular one I'm thinking of. I can't remember the name of it though.
Dang, Varric got wrecked a bit.
Oh, you should try to get in the portals. I don't know what to call them, but where the time goes up and you're already walking really fast. Like how faster would you walk? If that makes sense. I'll be completely honest, the first time I did this, I didn't notice the go fast rings and the go slow rings. So when they were talking about it, I was really confused.
Yeah, I think I've only ever rarely even done it just because normally the fight doesn't take that long anyway.
Yeah.
What was that?
I think we could have skipped
I'm just
these
gonna say
things getting
Stenby.
weirder,
Stenby
don't
says,
you?
so then the Canary Band is question mark. Canary.
There are many mages in
Canary
Redcliffe.
be?
Maybe few.
Make her
They're
have
like
mercy.
really,
It's over. Open the gates.
it's like really uniform and precise. They don't know music that well.
Yeah, I don't know
I
music.
guess
well
maybe
enough
they
either.
would be the orchestra, because it's like a whole bunch of people at once, and it's like very like precise and
That could be it.
yeah, that seems like a better fit for them. Oh, our marching Alpaca says a marching band. No, it's a marching band.
Wait, who's got Winter's Grasp? Solus, maybe? I'll save that. Okay.
The Canary or the Blue Man.
We spread
group.
word the Inquisition was
That's
coming.
just a good imagery.
But you should know that no one here was expecting us.
Maybe
No
we
one?
should be the Blue
Not
Man
even
group. Maybe
Grand Enchanter
Varric's
Fiona?
trying out to be the Blue Man.
If she
group.
was, she hasn't told anyone. We've arranged use of
Canary
the
or
tavern for
K-pop.
the negotiations.
Agents of the Inquisition, my apologies. Magister Alexius is in charge now, but hasn't yet arrived. He's expected shortly. You can speak with the former Grand Enchanter in the meantime.
The Maker is actually a big-time producer.
Is it just me, or is something weird going on here?
The Maker is just Pharrell Williams.
God, I was always impressed with Redcliffe. I mean, the first time I remember playing Inquisition, especially, you know, from Origins, you're just going, Jesus. Like, what an, I mean, just, it's almost unrecognizable, but the bits that you do recognize are, you know, impressive for that
Templars were
reason.
called back to Val Royeaux,
Yeah.
but some of them have ignored the order. Why are you worried?
I guess I was less impressed when I first saw it because the first time I played this game, my computer was not the best, and so I just walked into Redcliffe, and my frame rate just plummeted. I was like, "Oh no, what is this hell?"
There's a bit of that. There's a bit of that, yeah. We're experiencing a bit of that now.
Yep. I should repeat to everyone watching, Jordan has a very nice computer. This is just because we have so many goddamn mods on this bullshit that it's just killing it.
That plus streaming at the same time will happen.
Yeah, and then there's me, talking.
Let me know if you find.
So it's been great.
We're just gonna go straight to the tavern, right?
Oh yeah, there's no reason to do the mini quests in here.
If those rumors are true,
Unless you really want to. Or did we fuck with that goat? Did we destroy the goat demon? Is that a thing we did or no? I can't remember.
No, we didn't. No, let's just go straight for the main stuff.
No, yeah. Yeah, definitely do the tavern. I'm just saying that maybe one day we want to go turn in the goat quest just because I like that guy. One-Eyed Jimmy, is that his name?
Something like that. It's great.
Would you hate me that much if I were a mage?
And quick save, and then let's do this.
Yeah, good idea on the save. You never know when it starts. We fuck with it. Hey, look. Limit, I feel so cold out right now.
God, Bull looks so ridiculous in the
Welcome,
darker
agents
lighting.
of
The
the
horns
Inquisition.
just look like.
Oh man, they glow! I
What
love
has
it!
brought you?
Oh man.
Skip the pleasantries.
I know the
why
mod
we're here.
can't technically
You came all
do
the way
that,
to
but
Val
that,
Royeaux to
like,
invite us.
in head canon,
You must be mistaken.
his horns are glowing.
I haven't been to Val
I
Royeaux
cannot
since
believe
before the
otherwise.
conclave.
Iridescent and glow in the dark.
If it wasn't you who invited me here, who was it?
I don't know. Now that you say
It's so interesting doing this too,
I
because
feel
I've done my
strange.
my sort of commentary
Whoever
version
or
retrospect
whatever
on this
brought you
mission,
here.
and now I'm doing this
The
mission where
situation has
Bull has
changed.
glowing horns and I have a fabulous
the
Canary.
free mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the
Oh,
Tavinte
man.
Imperium.
This right here is why you can't trust mages.
Yeah. Okay, we can't trust
I'm trying
her.
to
Your
think of a
horns glow in the
single
dark,
worst
bro.
thing you could have done, and I've got nothing.
As he's
As one
standing
indenture
next to
to
a
a magister,
blue-haired dwarf and a
I no longer
posh-looking
have the
elf, he's like,
authority
yeah, I
to
don't know,
use
man. This lady looks shifty.
She isn't weird looking. She can't be trusted.
Yeah, she looks too normal. Get her.
Can you hear my dog? Oh my goodness. What is wrong? Go see my
What about the giant hole
She
in
just
the
came
veil
in here
that's
and started
spewing
whining
demons
for no
everywhere?
reason.
You're just going to pretend it isn't there?
I am not forgetting the breach, but we can only fight one war at a time. The Templar threat was
You know, for
immediate.
having just like impeccable,
live, we can
you know,
worry
bone
about the
structure and
torn veil.
lipstick. Her eyebrows need a bit of work.
Welcome, my
And I
friend.
say that as someone whose
I
eyebrows
apologize
need a
for
little
not
bit of work.
greeting
So,
you.
His
like-
eyebrows are not on fleek enough?
Agents of the Inquisition.
No, they're not
Allow
like
me to introduce
you know.
Magister Girion
In today's
Alexius.
eyebrows, it has to look
The
like
Southern
you
Mages
fucking,
are
like,
under
drew
my
it on with a
command.
marker, you know. And this,
And
I can
you
see some
are
stray
the
hairs. You know,
survivor.
Oh, wow, I gotta get another close-up.
The
I
one
hadn't
from
noticed.
the Fade. Interesting.
Jinx wants to be a YouTube superstar, don't you, Jinx?
Oh,
Maybe get you
I
your
can
own
see what you're
channel?
talking about there. Yeah, they could be
Yeah.
like at least 50% more on fleek.
50%.
That's an official
Yeah, they're
term.
not Instagram worthy brows.
We said that out back at cheese. They're not Instagram worthy. No,
Oh,
they're
man.
not.
Oh, Alexius isn't modded into a clown with ram horns and an afro. Hey, if you can make that, gladly
we'll put it in.
It does need to be made by the time this video is over, because otherwise we would have never seen him again in the game. But I'm willing to.
I
to
haven't
wait.
seen any sign of Redcliffe's Owl or his men.
The
Oh,
Arl
that's
of
right. Do we want to
Redcliffe
go
left
see
the village.
Left. That's a polite way of saying thrown
Connor?
out on his ass.
Is he alive?
There
I
were
can't remember.
tensions growing. I did not want an incident.
Yes, I think
I
so.
don't remember. I think so. Yeah, let's talk to Connor if he's there.
I'd like to know more about
Oh yeah,
this
Josie's
alliance between
eyebrows
the rebel
are
mages and
actually
the Imperium.
Instagram in this world.
Certainly.
They call her
What
eyebrows
specifically
Instagram.
do you wish to know?
Eyebrowgram.
Eyebrowgram, yes. Ducky, what
I'm
do
not
you
clear
want?
on when exactly you negotiated this arrangement with
Telepathically
Fiona.
communicate with
When
me
the
while you're
Conclave
gone
was
so much, and
destroyed,
then go
these
bother Michael
poor
about
souls
it.
faced the brutality of the Templars.
Barrack and Bull
who
do
rushed
stand
to
out a
attack
lot,
them.
which is amazing.
It could only be through divine
considering
providence that I
everybody
arrived
else.
when I did.
It was certainly very timely.
Just wait till we get to Dorian, though. I'm particularly proud of what happened to Dorian. So, give us
What
like I
does
don't
the
know
Imperium
five
gain
minutes
from
maybe
taking
for
rebel
this
mages
cutscene to
under
be
its
over.
wing.
For the moment, the Southern Mages are a considerable expense. After they are properly trained, they will join our legion.
You said not all my people would be military. There are children, those not suited.
And one day I'm sure they will all be productive citizens of the
I think
Imperium.
Alexius could really put
when
off a
their
Joker
debts
look.
are
You know what?
paid.
I can see it.
Yeah,
The Grand
I could too.
Enchanter
A little bit,
told me
change
she
the suit
was
to purple, a
indentured
little bit
to a
of white
Magister.
makeup and some green.
Our Southern
Ooh,
brethren
yeah.
have no legal status in the Imperium. As they were not born citizens of Tevinter, they must work for a period of 10 years before gaining full rights. As their protector,
I know I
shall
probably say
oversee
this
their
on
work
most
for the
streams, but every time
Imperium.
I'm playing through a Frostbite game that's done by BioWare, I just go, good lord, this looks good.
I'm excited to see what and a little bit change the show, but like Anthem looks like, because like it does like I know a lot of people don't want to play the game for whatever reason, but I do think
I'm here
things
to
look
get
really
Mages
nice.
to close
and
the
if nothing else,
breach.
I'd like to see
Right, to
what
business.
BioWare has
I
in store
understand,
for
of
us,
course.
You know?
It keeps looking better and better. Like the more they show just like raw gameplay footage, I go, that actually looks pretty good in game.
Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I am not surprised you're here.
Everyone
Contending
is
the breach is
dreading
not a
Dorian
feat that
so
many
much.
could even attempt. There is
Oh,
no
boy.
telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious indeed.
God, if only there was someone out there that could make a mod of an HEB uniform.
Oh my god. That would be a great Inquisitor if you can just import like a that could be like you know, your average girl or average guy in Thetis, and it's just some random HEB employee.
Well, when you're fighting a massive tear in the sky, you can hardly afford to think small.
Nico says, I'm hoping
There
the
will
Anthem
have to
character
be.
creator isn't trash. I I don't think it's like they already said like don't expect much from the character creator. So depending on what you think is trash, it's probably going to be trash. I think it's just going to be all right. Like maybe something akin to.
Please forgive my
as everyone is
clumsiness, my
saying,
lady.
the Destiny character.
Are you all right?
Which is,
fine,
I mean,
Father.
yeah. I think first of all, I agree
I'll
with
get
you.
your
I just think the
powders.
Destiny creator is so
Please
limited.
excuse me, friends. We will have
but
to continue
that's
this
probably
another
what we
time.
should expect.
Yeah, that's what
require your
I'm
assistance
expecting
back
that
at the
and trying to be
castle.
pleasantly surprised if it's anything but. Because
I don't
really,
mean to
at the
trouble
biggest scheme of
everyone.
things, what they really want you to care about is the cool
I shall
suits.
send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
So Fluka says, so basically it's going to be Andromeda's. Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking that could be very
Come
much
to
the case.
the chantry.
I can't remember if this made it on a podcast or not, but I was like wondering if Andromeda's character creator was actually stolen from Anthem's because they never actually made it yet. So like we're gonna boot up Anthem and realize
There's no
like
telling
how
who
much
or
of
what will be
Andromeda
waiting
was
for
ripped
us in
from
that chantry.
Anthem.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah. I think you did
Because
mention that.
Anthem's character creator makes a lot of Andromeda's character creator would make a lot of sense in Anthem because it's pretty, you know, it's just a face and you can modify it a bit, but something super special. But within Mass Effect, it's it kind of sucks.
That's true. That's really. What does Clemens have us do again?
Oh, and nothing. But if you say the right things, he could be a recruit type of thing.
We'll do that real quick.
Yeah.
Magister Alexius
So we talk to
wishes
Clarence, then we can
only
go
mages
Clarence,
to
whatever
remain
his name
in
is.
Redcliffe.
Then we
He will
maybe
approve of
check
you.
on Connor,
He does
see
not
what's up.
approve of me.
Say hey.
Many villagers have already left to escape his ire.
What does the Magister have against you?
He does not like to be reminded of what mages can become. He says all Tranquil must leave Redcliffe, but who would take us in?
You're one of the Tranquil.
Yes, my talent for magic was insufficient to protect me from demons. Rather than risk me becoming
Has anyone
possessed,
seen Jack
the
Does
Circle
videos on the new
removed
comics?
my
I
connection
have,
to the
actually,
Fade.
yes.
My magic is gone.
I haven't
along
yet. I've
with
seen
my
it. I've been
dreams
meaning to
and
pick up on
desires.
them, so I have not
Those now in
seen them yet.
Redcliffe prefer not to
So
see.
I think the main one that we should be talking
How
about,
long
which
have
they're
the
both good. I
Tevinters
shouldn't
been
say
here?
anything about that. But
Magister Alexius
that
arrived
it
at
implied that I
nightfall,
didn't like him.
2
That's not
days
what I
after
mean.
we
Anyway, point
retreated
is,
from the Temple of Sacred
there
Ashes.
was
He
a
forced anyone without magic out of the
interview
castle,
with the
save
writers,
those he
which
required
I
to
forget which
serve
one
him.
it is, but one of the writers
Even
actually
the
commented on the
Arl was
videos
sent
to
away.
clarify, which I know Jack Dot was super excited about. But essentially they were saying that the characters in the comics were their own creation, and that, you know, essentially hinting at like BioWare had nothing to do with the comic characters. Essentially saying that they're probably not going to be companions, much to my against all of my
Farewell,
predictions
then.
and theories, and going,
One
ah,
moment.
shit. But,
You are a member
so
of
yeah,
the
that's
Inquisition, are
that.
you
I
not?
guess that kind of sucks.
I
You
am
know,
an
Jack Dot
alchemist.
was really into
You
Vea,
must
and I
require
would totally
potions.
romance
If
drunk
the Magister
hobo.
will not have me here,
man.
perhaps I can offer
But-
my services.
Oh well.
I'm sorry, Winter just said shale is hot, changed my mind in the chat room, and I just got totally distracted. Like, what? Where do we even
Hey.
start there? I mean, how does that even
Well,
happen?
there you go. So it says shale can use frost crystals, therefore she ain't hot. Damn.
We would be delighted to have you working for the Inquisition.
You know, if I don't know,
While one lives, it is
Shale has a
good
great
to believe there is
personality, and you
still
know,
a
if
use
if
for
that's for
one's
you,
talents.
more power to it. But she's gonna. I don't think she'd make a good lover, for various reasons.
Yeah, like safety reasons.
Yeah, she'd squish you. Also, like, I don't know, like it's just. Nah, you know what? That's gonna get gross. I'm gonna get out of that conversation quickly.
Bail.
Bail! I
mean,
can't do this now.
After Daddy
Oh,
Duncan,
boy.
I mean, we gotta.
Yeah, after Daddy Duncan, I can't.
Something like that.
Oh boy.
Whoa, that was harsh. What the heck?
Uh-oh, what happened?
I don't know. Just like the frame rate decided. Nope. Okay, I think it's recovering.
Okay. SMJ says, I got the opposite, that the characters were created by BioWare writers, but the comic artists and writers created the stories with the current and lore canon in mind. Interesting. See, I totally took it the other way. But, but I hope I'm wrong. I'd like to see them.
Yes, sir.
There's also that nice elf that needs help. I like to help him when I can.
The flowers guy?
Yeah.
Of course.
Totally
The
boring
wife?
quest, but like one of those like for like story reasons. I'm like, what a good quest.
See, we like to do that because we're nice people. But it's Tamar.
But would Tamar? No, probably not.
No, Daddy would no. She'd probably take the flowers and be like, oh, and like brag, like lie and brag later. They're like, oh yeah, this fan of mine gave me some flowers. Isn't that great?
That is.
And there was like a tag on and says to my dead wife. He's like, oh, he thinks I'm dead. I'm his wife. That's so weird.
To any of us.
My delusional fans.
That's why people hate
Oh
us.
dear.
But just stop. You don't know what you're talking about.
Now I do think.
Are you Connor?
You've heard
I can't remember what I
guess.
sent you.
I can't
do
believe
think
King
Connor's
Alistair
supposed to
thought
be
Redcliffe
possessed
was
in
the
this
right
world
place
state.
to send the mages. I mean, he
I
grew up
believe
here.
so.
Did he think they would just forget what I did to them?
See, I appreciate whoever did his face because he does look very young, but his body just looks like very old. You know what I mean?
He's just short, basically. He's like a stout kid, kind of.
Yeah.
But wait, it's been 10 years, right?
Yes, he'd be like in his 20s, early 20s, But still, he just looks very
Maybe it's just
like a
You were
linebacker.
behind the siege of Redcliffe 10 years ago.
Yeah,
That's
this is
me.
if
The boy with
Connor
Redcliffe's blood on
survives.
his
This is
hands.
Connor. He'll show up in Redcliffe. I think there's some like he doesn't always show up depending on something. I can't remember. It's been a while.
I'm just gonna pick the third option just to be horrible.
Do it.
It was insanity to let you live after what
Sarah slightly
The hero of
approves.
Ferelden thought it was mercy.
Oh
The
my
only
God.
reason I'm still going.
I mean, to be
Someone
fair,
thought I was worth saving.
that's what they would have done.
Why isn't Al Eamon in power anymore?
After the lands meet, he stayed in Denerim. I couldn't be his heir, not after what happened. So eventually he passed the title to Uncle Tegan.
Matthew says, I never liked his mom personally. Isolde always bugged me. Yes, that mom always, that's like the epitome of helicopter parent that went a little bit too far, and now look, you destroyed your village.
With one of the most annoying accents you've ever heard.
Here's the thing. Annoying accent, no doubt. Still think she's a good actress because of like her performance for like trying to save Connor.
That's true. I agree with that. No, yeah.
Now,
worst
like,
accent by design, not worst accent. But like, I think she was totally going for that
Yeah.
annoying accent.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's already saying, "Who is this woman?
Alliance.
Who is
Is
this
that what they're
man,
calling it?
Tegan?"
That Magister
Oh, yeah, that
threw my
is
uncle out into the street.
seared into my
He
mind.
signed us into servitude. This is my home. Redcliffe,
Yeah.
Ferelden. No matter what evils I've done, I would never
Isolde
have
doesn't show up
invited
at
Tevinter
DAI,
here.
does she? No, she does not. The only, I guess, family of the Guerin family, whatever you pronounce it, is Tegan and Connor, if he's alive.
Thanks, Nicole. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, she does. Isolde does say Tegan really weird, doesn't she? She's like, Tegan. I'm like, why does she keep saying it like that?
How did you end up in the Mage Rebellion?
I was living in the Ferelden
Do you think
Tower
Isolde
when
and
the
Tegan were
circles
totally
dissolved.
fucking on the side? Because I think they
voted
were
against it,
totally
but
fucking on the side.
At
You
first
know what?
it
I've
seemed all
literally
right.
never thought that until this
No one
second,
was
but now that you
summoning
said it, it
demons.
makes total sense
They
to
just
me.
wanted
Really?
to oversee themselves.
Oh
But
man,
then
like
the
first time I'm
Magister
playing, I'm
came,
like, oh god,
and
that's not
wrong
Arlemon's
what they do in
kid. That's
Tevinter.
Tegan's kid.
We
This
are
looks a lot more
monsters.
like Tegan than
We need to
than
be
Eamon,
controlled.
which I mean, granted, they're
If
brothers.
it wasn't
there
for
would be
me,
some similarities.
every family in this village
Tom
would be
says
missing a son,
Tegan.
a daughter, a spouse.
Macy, they were
I
totally
need to be
fucking on
going.
this. Yeah, good. I'm not the only one.
Talk some sense into the Grand Enchanter. Selling out to the Imperium won't win us any friends. We have to find a way to make peace.
All right, we have now spoken to the weird demon boy, and it's time to go talk to our favorite Tevinter.
Let's go. Eamon has erectile dysfunction, so Tegan stepped in to help. Oh man, that'd be a story. Because Tegan would eventually take on as the Arl of Redcliffe. So, like, maybe he took on some other duties as well. But...
That's why Connor got possessed. That was the punishment.
Oh, man.
We'll be with you.
I literally always come by here. I did the exact same thing on my commentary. This is literally one of the coolest visuals ever, I think. I don't know why. It just looks so picturesque when you look. You can see the castle.
Yeah.
And this, and it's pretty dope, especially if you go into DAI cinematic tools and you turn off the fog and then turn up a couple other features. I feel like it looks even better.
I've actually like flown over there with Flycam before. It's like an actual castle that's been modeled. You can actually kind of fly around in there and stuff. It's obviously very bare bones. It's just, you know, 4 walls and like a gate or whatever. But I guess I was just surprised it wasn't like a flat image, you know?
Very picturesque, yeah.
All right, here we go. Here's our boy. Let's do this. Also, might want a quick save just in case this like dies.
I saved right before I walked up this way.
Good. What circle did Connor go to, actually? I thought it was, like, Kinloch Hole. I don't actually remember. He did go to one, though.
Oh, wait a second.
Good. You're finally
Hang
here.
on.
Now help me close this, would you?
Why? Why did you do that to him? Oh, God. This is what happens, right? This is because I took the mustache off. Is this what we're saying? Everybody was just like, they got mad. They got mad because I took off the mustache, and now it's like the most ridiculous mustache you've ever seen. How do I make this stop? What do I have to do?
Oh my god! Not my Dorian! Oh god!
I'm barely
someone asked if his... Oh, sorry, what?
I've barely been able to focus on the combat right now. I'm so traumatized. Alright, I'm glad we got to this quickly. I gotta get a close-up of this dude.
Oh, man. Someone asked what color the mustache is. It is a mint color. I think the mod specifically says mint on it. Oh, man.
Fascinating. How does that work exactly?
He looks ridiculous.
You don't
Angel
even know,
Jesus
do you?
Dorian looks
You just
like the
wiggle
straight
your
douchey
fingers and
fuckboys who
boom.
try to slide into girls' DMs on Instagram.
Who are you?
Oh, man.
Getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House
the
Parr,
face tattoo,
most
honestly.
recently of Minrathous.
Oh, boy.
How do you do?
Watch yourself. The pretty ones are always the worst.
Suspicious friends you have here.
And Bull
Magister
says the pretty
Alexius
ones are
was once
always
my
the
mentor.
worst.
So my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure.
God, what a great line coming from Bull to Dorian with these mods.
Oh my god.
That was a moment that nobody knew that they needed, but when you see that line coming from Bull while his fucking horns are pastel yellow, and then it cuts to Dorian with a mint mustache. That's why we did this. That's why we did this. Dragon Age community, you're welcome, because nobody else was going to think of this.
Oh god. So like I like having a concept in mind, and for Dorian's it was emo. So this is my best emo hot topic look.
Emo, really? But with the mint, though.
Yeah, so here's the thing. He actually didn't have
Oh,
a
you're a
mustache, and then I came across that
All
mint
right,
one. I was like,
let's
oh
say this
hell
once.
yeah.
I'm a mage from Tevinter,
Yeah.
but not a
I
member
don't know
of
if like
the
maybe
Magisterium.
maybe this was just
I know
my
Southerners
childhood thing
use
or
the
where I
terms
was, but like
interchangeably,
mustaches were
but
like
that
really
only makes
big
you
with the
sound like
emo whatever, and they used to have like emo mustaches and like hot pinks and reds and whatnot. So I'm like, mint green, close enough. But
Oh, that's unlike any emo I've ever known, but it works for Dorian. This whole thing is the entire Dorian. He's close to my favorite one.
SMJ says that is punk, pure and simple.
I'm sure he's
don't
on his
at me.
way.
Well, we can change it.
He
to
was to give you the
punk,
note,
alright.
then meet us here after ditching his father.
Yeah. Wait, weren't before we were trying to say that we were going to romance Bull, but if you don't romance Bull, him and Dorian end up hooking up, right?
Ooh, yeah.
God, I don't
Ooh,
even know
boy.
right now. I'm so torn.
Ooh. Dang.
Is there a mod that happens anyway? Is that possible?
I'll look into that. I don't know.
It's got to be an easy one to mod, right? It's just a switch that needs to be not on.
You would think so, yeah.
Alexius couldn't jump to Felix's side fast enough when he pretended to be faint. Is something wrong with him?
He's had some lingering illness for months.
Oh, I mean,
Felix
come on.
is
that?
an
I
only
mean, this
child,
is.
and Alexius is being a mother hen.
Nobody get offended, but to me, that's the greatest idea ever. Is it's our ridiculous Inquisitor with the chaotic thought Iron Bull, and the fabulous punk emo Dorian in an open relationship with each other. That to me just.
Oh yeah. Oh boy.
Quit grandstanding. How can he even quit grandstanding when he has a mint mustache?
Stop talking like you're waiting for applause. Just tell me what's going on.
What? There's no
What
applause.
does Dorian play in the band?
Fine.
Man, I don't even know
Look,
after this.
You must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note.
The reason the
Let's start
mustache
with
is green
Alexius
is
claiming
because
the
that's where
allegiance of the
Dorian's
Mage
connection
rebels
to
out
the
from under
Fate
you.
stems from.
As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly
No,
right.
wait, hold on.
To reach
Handsman
Redcliffe,
McMike
before
said
the
chaotic
Inquisition,
thought,
Alexius
neutral
distorted time
thought.
Lawful thought. Well, that is what is Dorian neutral or lawful?
Oh, I don't. He has to be neutral, I guess.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's genius. Oh my god. Holy crap. That sounds bad.
Boy,
to get there for me.
I've never heard of magic that controls time.
You don't believe this, do you? It's daft.
The rift you closed here.
I like how
You saw
Sarah
how it
looks the
twisted
most
time around
normal out of
itself.
everybody.
Sped some things up and slowed others down.
Sarah is the voice of reason in this
Soon,
case.
there will be more like it.
Somehow.
And they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable.
God, the
And it's
mustache
unraveling
is
the
distracting, but that's incredible considering he has the tattoo on his face.
I think there's more tattoo to it too. You can't see with the armor, but I can't really remember very well.
Oh yeah, I think that one actually it's like a body and then it wraps down to his arm, right?
I think so, yeah.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When
Yeah,
I
this
was
is
still
alternate
his
universe
apprentice, it
Sarah
was
that's
pure
like just
theory.
a normal person,
Alexius
and then
could
she
never
somehow
get it
got
to
stuck
work.
with these weirdos.
What I don't understand is why he's doing it. Ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys.
He didn't do it for them.
People are
Took
saying
you long
chaotic
enough.
gay.
Is he getting suspicious?
We're gonna have to come up with the
No,
entire
but I shouldn't have played the illness
neutrality
card.
matrix
I thought
for
he'd be
this.
fussing over me all day.
It would work. I mean,
My
there's
father's joined a
enough
cult, Tevinter
characters.
Supremacists. They call themselves
So I
Venetori.
would think if we're just
And I can tell you
doing
one thing.
fashion alone,
Whatever
if
he's done
Dorian
for
is
them, he's
chaotic
done it to
gay,
get
like
to you.
Sarah, it has to be lawful gay, right?
Just based on
for her look.
fashion, yeah.
Yeah, just based on fashion.
I'm literally not gonna select this dialogue prompt for a while because Bull looks creepy as fuck just standing behind us. He just blinks every now and then, and it's just like he's just kind of like, "What's going on, guys? What's up?"
Oh my god. Somehow, like the pink lips make it even worse.
So bad. And the neck tattoo and the fucking eye patch with the heart on it.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Alexius is your father. Why are you working against him?
For the same reason Dorian works against him. I love my father, and I love my country. But this, cults,
Whose turn is it to do
magic?
the icon? Because
What
that
he's doing
needs to
now
be
is
the icon
madness.
photo.
For his
I was
own
thinking either
sake,
that
you have
or
to stop him.
Dorian.
It would also
Well,
be
no, we
nice
have
if
to
he didn't
save
rip a hole in
Dorian
time.
for like.
There's
we have
already a
people
hole in
watching
the
it,
sky.
You know? That way they have to actually sit through however many minutes we've been currently playing to see the beauty that is the chaotic gay.
Why would he rearrange time
Felix
and
looks
dent
so
the
normal
Mage
around
Rebellion
these
just to get to me?
Yep.
They're obsessed with you, but I don't know why. Perhaps because you survived the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
You can close the rifts.
I mean, all of the ridiculous
maybe there's a
outfits
connection.
and appearances, though,
Well,
make
they
it a
see
lot
you
more
as a
likely that
threat.
people would
If
want
the Venatori
Inquisition
behind
to
those
disband.
rifts or the breach
We can't have these crazies running the country. Forget that, man.
At this point, our lane wants to control it because it's like we've never seen such brave fashion choices.
Like we're gonna annex the Inquisition and put them in charge of our fashion. Oh, I can't wait to go to the Winter Palace. It's gonna be phenomenal.
Oh, you don't. I found something
Yes.
earlier this week.
Yes.
It's gonna be something, guys.
All this for me. And here I didn't get Alexius anything.
Send him a fruit basket. Everyone loves those.
Felix
You
and
know
Sarah
you're
started
his
an old
target.
club.
Expecting
Oh,
the
boy.
trap is the first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there.
Like he's completely in shadow except for his hair
and
that
Felix,
just glow.
Try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
I just love how none of the lighting seems to apply to Varric's hair. Like there's no shadow map, or there's no, what's it called? Like the second, what's it called? There's no normal. Like what? Like textures are basically in two parts, right? Like there's the texture and then how the lighting is supposed to look on it. It looks like he literally just doesn't have one. He does, because you can tell right in the back of his head it does shadow a little bit, but it's so bright it's almost like it doesn't work.
It's the same with Bull's horns, really. Like the both of them, they use the same dye or whatever.
Oh, you're right. When Bull walks into the light, like directly into the light, it looks like his horns are glowing.
Oh yeah. See, now we're gonna have to figure out who's gonna be in our party. Like, are we gonna be taking
Winter Palace? It's got to be Bull. It's got.
You know what? I'll save that for later. But but I mean, like, are we gonna like have a normal party where like we usually roll with these two right now? Are we gonna change out for Dorian? Are we just gonna?
That's a good point. I kind of like Sarah, but it might be cool to have Dorian, and then we have two mages, a rogue, and a warrior. That might work. Still haven't gotten to Blackwall either. Oh lord.
Oh, Blackwall.
You can take everyone. There's a mod. Oh god, I don't even know what would happen to the frame rate at that point.
Since someone mentioned it, that one might be in the works for the future.
Oh no.
Gotta admit,
Oh no.
I wasn't expecting to find so many Vints here.
Tevinters and blood mages are like lost socks. Or
What I do with
couriers from the
Blackwall?
Merchant Guild. Turn up in
Not
the
much.
damnedest
I'm
places.
actually debating between two looks, and I can't really decide yet. So I think at the when we finally get Blackwall, which we won't be able to get him today, but it's gonna be something. All right, let's get back to Haven and start the actual quest.
That is a good idea. Let's do it.
What? Yeah, who do we want to see tainted by the red lyrium?
That's another. Well, that's a really good point. Again, we have so many interesting people.
Who would look coolest with like glowing red eyes?
Well, again, I'm just gonna throw Bull in there at once.
Okay, I think Bull's a good option because seeing red eyes with like that the glowy horns.
Varric?
I was also thinking maybe Cassandra, but that's going to be two warriors, two mages. We're not going to have anyone to unlock doors. That'd be kind of troublesome.
There is a bit of that also.
Yeah. You can definitely do it without a rogue, but it does get a little annoying when you can't do something.
Still, though, with the blonde and everything, that would look kind of interesting.
A lot of people are crying for Solus.
That mercenary band that joined the Inquisition.
We want Solus. Okay, all
That'd be
right.
3 mages and a warrior, though.
I do run with 3 mages in a party sometimes, though. It's kind of fun.
Alright.
The people say Solus.
A learned child is a blessing
Put Blackwell's
upon his
beard
parents and
on
onto the
Cassandra.
maker.
Hey, if I could, I would.
I was about to say, if somebody can make it. Alright, let's get a save in here as well.
People are also saying Posh Spice. Isn't Posh Spice the one, like, is Victorian Beckham the guy that married, or I guess the girl that married the soccer man?
The soccer man.
I don't know sports.
Yeah.
Wait, what's his first name?
Becca. Oh fuck! Look at me. I'm like making fun of you for calling him soccer man. I'm not a soccer fan either, but I know Beckham.
Well, Beckham, yeah, but like, what's his? Troy Beckham? I don't fucking know.
David, thank you, Zoe, in the chat.
Oh, David, yeah.
David Beckham. I'm like, whatever, soccer Beckham. British Beckham. I don't give a fuck.
Everyone's like, it's fucking David, you idiot.
Press F for David.
Oh, God. Listen, Troy Beckham is the unappreciated brother of David. He's a lot hotter and a lot better at soccer. I'm calling it now.
Somebody said kicky soccer boy. Oh god, my stomach hurts. Oh shit.
Oh boy. Okay, now the thing hasn't loaded yet. Are we fucked? Do we get fucked?
No, I think it might just take a while.
Okay.
It's still going. The icon is still trying to load. Oh lord.
Oh no.
God damn. That was fun.
Come on, game, you can do it.
We just broke Dragon Age Inquisition. Dragon Age Inquisition quit because we didn't know who David Beckham was.
Oh god. There's some like coder or something that it listens to your mic whenever you don't say David Beckham's name correctly. It just crashes.
Oh lord, I don't even know what happened. It tried.
Oh no, did it break?
What?
What?
We have entered into a state that has never been seen before.
What happened?
We're stuck.
Jordy, what did we do?
I don't know. We did something that's never been done before.
Holy shit! Can we not exit either? Oh my god, we're stuck.
I'm sure we could exit, but everybody's just stuck. Well, they're not cool. They're not frozen. They're just kind of standing there.
Oh, weird. It's like no one's talking. It's like a cult.
Now I'm on top of the table. Stuff is happening.
Oh, weird.
How interesting.
This is the coolest glitch in the world.
Should we exit out of the game and then try and see?
I mean, we might. Well, I think you probably could just like save, reload, or whatever. But Cult of the Door. Yeah, this is the Cult of the Door.
Seriously.
Jesus. I've never seen that before. Look at what you do when you mod the game. Everything just breaks. This is the bad place. This is the punishment for your sins, Caitie. I accept it. Oh my god.
This is the Cult of the Door, hidden in the back room of HEB, where we plot into trying to figure out how to turn Liam into a good squad mate.
Lucas says you should fly cam the war room. I have before. It's just really tiny, and so I don't know. You get one pan across the room, and you're like, all right, that was everything. I got nothing else. They want vengeance for the mods. Oh, wouldn't that be like? Oh, it's like a creepypasta, whatever they say or whatever. But suddenly they all just like turn to Mar and like slowly start walking towards her and saying, "Stop, stop, stop, stop." Oh man.
See, now this load is taking forever though, so maybe we might have to back
out. No, do we break it? Oh god. Alright, let me look at the man. What did I do to this game? Oh boy. Still not doing anything?
The icon is still going, so it's still trying. What's probably going to happen is it's going to end up loading into Haven, but it's going to be all, missing some pieces.
We're so... Man, just those... All you added in was 4 mods to make Dorian look funky, and it just fucked everything up.
I think it has a limit to its we have stretched Dragon Age Inquisition a bit too far.
Oh, boy.
Now the icon's gone, so I think we're gonna have to.
All right, let's get out of here. Okay, let's reload the mods, but I think we're gonna start taking out some of the more like visual mods. So let's get rid of. I know everyone's gonna be sad, but the font mod and the loading screen pack, and see how that helps things.
Do you want to just maybe give it a try real quick just to see if it just works?
I mean, if you want, yeah.
Because I think it may just... Because I feel like it's worked and not worked mods or no mods. I kind of feel like maybe it's just a matter of... it depends on when we do it. Like, if we've been playing for an hour, that's when it does it, I think.
Not the font, anything with the font. The font can come back. I just wanted to start working now. Because it's kind of the worst when you're on stream and everything just starts breaking. So it says I can't read the font, so it's cool. I'll be honest, I can't either. I don't know if that's the dyslexia talking or what, but it's rough. It is
I
rough
like
for
the
me.
look of that font, but it's not the most readable, no.
Nah. I know a lot of people didn't like the all caps. I really liked it, to be honest. Like it was super easy to read for me. Loved it. 10 out of 10. Give me that font more. Alright, that loaded up pretty quickly. So positives.
Yeah, that one did. Now let's see about the actual war room. I think it has, because I hear the audio for war room.
Ooh. Yeah, this game is fighting its best to not be the monstrosity that it is. I admire that. Hell is a lot darker than I expected. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, did it,
I have no idea what just happened there. The GeForce overlay thing got in the way, and it normally never does that.
Oh.
But it seems like it's still loading. I can still hear music. I still see the icon.
Oh boy. Hell hath no fury like a game modded. Yeah. This is what happens when you anger the door or something like that. That's what people would say.
I guess
Well,
it's just all of them together, right? Like they're just all in the room, and their fabulousness is just overwhelming.
Oh yeah, that's probably it. All right, well I think we call it. It's been a while.
Yeah, let's try and. So you said end the fonts and the loading screen.
Yeah, so it's in the folder called the rest. I would like keep it, just not compile it. The exact names are load screen packed and Roman font.
Gotcha. All right, let me open up Mod Manager.
Also, get rid of Dragon Pack because we're not going to be using that today. Or wait, no, sorry, not Dragon Pack. I meant Colorful Dragons.
Okay, come on now.
I know. Good night, everyone. Say good night, sweet prince. The font will come back eventually. I just think Haven can't handle it. Yeah, we have a Colorful Dragons mod. We just haven't seen any dragons yet, so probably should have pulled that one out, to be honest. But I didn't know if we were gonna come across dragons now and then.
Okay, I'm gonna just pull it out of the folder.
Go for it. And while you're doing that, Haven's a weak bitch. Karanax has Haven seems to be weird with mods for whatever it is. Yeah, which Karanax, I don't know how to. I think that's how you pronounce it, but that's the person who made the beautiful Dorian mod, not Dorian, sorry, Iron Bull mod that we're using. So yeah, you would know. I don't know why it is either. It's just fucky. Usually when you get to Skyhold, things work out just fine. It's just right now in Haven, that's why we gotta get out of here ASAP, because it is painful.
All right, I've set it now to recompile.
All right.
Well, since we're waiting for it to recompile and we want to do the mission when we
Mm-hmm.
get started, now might be a good time for me to take a mini break. What do you think?
Yeah, you do that. We'll wait for it to compile. I will hold everyone safe and sound. That way it won't be so scary.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right. So everyone, how you doing? What is my favorite? Actually, we had pizza today, my husband and I, because I need to go grocery shopping, and I said, "Fuck it, I don't want to do it today." I like pepperoni. I just, great question. I wish there was the mod where every one of your companions and you just had afros. You could probably get that to sort of work on people. Like Iron Bull doesn't have any hair mods. Caitie, while Jordan's on break, will you take song requests? Oh God, no. No. What do I think about pineapple on pizza? I feel like I would be against it. I'm kind of a picky eater, to be honest, so I would be hesitant to try it. I'm also hesitant to say I hate it because I haven't tried it. Which companion are you proudest of? Ooh. I kind of want to say Bull, but I didn't really do any work. Karen X did all the work. I'm assuming she pronouns. I don't actually know though. But she just presented me with this beautiful mod and was like, "Here's everything you've ever wanted." And I was like, "Oh damn, thank you." I think Dorian's really fun because of mint mustache. Cole looks so different. I guess I like them all for various reasons. When's the next Nation video? The next Nation video is to Winter, and I've been putting it off because I just am. It needs to come soon. Do you like Cole, by the way, Caitie? Cole, yeah, he's my spirit son. Readable asks, will you and Jordan play Skyrim after you finish Inquisition? Ooh. I don't know. That's a good question. I've played all of, well, not all of Skyrim, but most of Skyrim minus the actual main quest. I don't know. So maybe we'll do that. I'll be honest, this playthrough with a whole bunch of mods is highly inspired by Touch the Skyrim that I think Polygon did with Griffin McElroy and he who should not be named because there was a whole sex scandal with him. If you don't mind listening to a guy that would later have a sex scandal, then I highly recommend that. They had some great mods on there. Have you played any Fallout games? I have played Fallout 4. That's about it. My husband's played 3. Do you watch Monster Factory? I fucking love Monster Factory. I am all about the McElroy line of products. I was really sad when they left Polygon because I just went more Monster Factory. Their Monster Factory on Dragon's Inquisition was also really great with DJ Slime Time. I once beat Skyrim with 2 staffs with level 12. Hey, nice. Number 1 wish for Dragon Age 4. The obvious answer is for it to be here. I just want Sovell enclosure. I don't care if it's happy. I don't care if it's sad. I just want it. Restart the Inquisition playthrough and make Final Pam. Oh, that would be great. You could probably make a decent Final Pam, to be honest. Too bad there's no goggles, though. Final Pam kind of needs her goggles. Have you watched the Warden video with the We Will Rock You song? Oh, by Andrastini? Yeah, she did a great job on that. No, yeah. I don't know how she makes Origins just sing, but she is. How does she do the animations? I have no idea. There have actually been times where I tweeted out my frustrations with modding Origins, and she's actually helped me with it. And she knows her shit. I'm very impressed. I wish I want to play her version of the game because I imagine it just is absolutely beautiful. Was it the conclave? I do this. Oh man. Final Pam would single-handedly destroy Solus, which is why we can't have Final Pam in Inquisition, because she would just destroy everything. Favorite book? Ooh. Favorite book? Oh boy. Maybe this is a cop-out answer, but I don't know if you guys seen the anime movie. Well, anime. It's Miyazaki movie, Howl's Moving Castle. But there's an actual book to it, by Diane Wynne Jones. I think that's who it is. And I really actually liked the book better than the movie. The movie is great. Don't get me wrong, but that book was definitely not what I expected, and I really liked it a lot. The other two sequels, I was like, on. I also really like, this is more, I think, looking back on memory, but I will say I haven't really sat down and read like a hard novel since I was in high school, because everything since has just been like college textbooks, which are really boring. Which I'm out of college now. You'd think I'd have some time to read, but I've been reading Dragon Age books. But how go your peace talks, Mages and Templars? Pretty good. Yeah, it does not seem good. Diane Wynne Jones. Yeah, there you go.
I have returned.
And that was my Q&A. Thank you, everybody.
Oh man, I missed it. It sounded so fun.
What did I study in college? I actually went into college with an art degree, and that lasted for a semester. That's a whole other story, to be honest. And I ended up with a psych degree, and now I have a master's in therapy. The end. All right, how's the compiling look?
Compiling is done. Game is launching, and our fingers are all crossed. At least they should be.
Here we go. Final Pan would marry a Nug and make herself divine. I don't think she'd marry the Nug. Well, I don't know. There was Roach. We were talking about Monster Factory. Do you ever watch those from Polygon? They're it's by Polygon was, I think, started by some of the McElroy brothers, but they were pretty prominent on there, and they would make videos. Griffin McElroy and Justin McElroy would essentially go into games with character creators and just fuck it up. And the one on Fallout was pretty popular. So it's a highly entertaining little series. So if you haven't watched it, I would recommend it.
Cool. Door help the game to run. Yes.
Honestly, yeah.
May the door and HEB guide us.
So if, out of curiosity, is this new religion that we're forming with our cult of Codex Added, is, are we polytheistic, or is this going to be kind of like the Devor, God. The door is God, and like HEB is Jesus or the Holy Spirit or something like that? Like, how are we pacing that?
So HEB is like Andraste, basically.
Yeah.
And the door is the maker.
Yeah. Is that what we're going for?
I don't know. I think we should see how this plays out. Maybe that might be an option. Or they could be like two rivals. It could be like a pantheon, like the way the elven gods would fight each other. It could be like that.
I see. Black screen once more. Yeah, I'm not. Is there at least sounds or anything?
Yeah, it's loading. It's loading, and the war room music is playing.
Is it still frozen? We don't know. Walmart is Oh boy.
So maybe we should, is it possible for us to just, I don't know, unlock the mission or start the mission and then redo it with mods, or would we miss something at the start of the mission?
We would miss, like, the companions talking out about it, but no, I think we could, ooh, actually, yeah, no, it would go right into the thing, because we have to, yeah, fuck, Jesus, Maybe we just pull out more mods. We put in 4. Maybe we gotta take out 4. Maybe something like that.
Something like that, or maybe we can try. Because I remember last time it kept not working when I need to load a save that's further back. Because the one where I'm standing right in front of the door, it's already loaded whatever messed up part it's trying to load.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah, try that first and see if that does it.
So the only other hard save I have, well, okay, so I can't use that. I'll use this quick save from 3 minutes earlier.
Hopefully, yeah. That'll work. Hold on, I have the door closed and it's just like sweltering in here. Ah, yes.
The door may never be closed. Now I'm thinking about the door.
Is this one not loading either?
Not immediately. Anyway, who's stronger, the doors or Thanos with all of the Infinity Gems?
All right. We could probably pull out most of what's in the rest, except for the abilities. And that would, and a conversation. I don't know. We can probably get out conversation camera zoom or whatever, because we're not really going to use it
too much in this instance.
Yeah.
Where the heck did this go? Okay.
We might just have to do for the rest of our Haven run. We just don't use any mods except for what's on the companions.
That could be, that could be a thing. So take out everything in the rest except for abilities folder.
Yes, because that's what you need. I'll be honest, there's a mod in here called Dragon Pack, and I completely forgot what that did, and I've got to Google that. Oh, is that what that is?
Okay, now let's recompile once more.
All right. Hopefully this will be the last one, and we don't have to do it. Maybe the game just actually died. Like that's it. There's no more.
It couldn't handle anymore.
Oh boy. We were going so well last session. We didn't crash once, and now Dorian comes in and just he definitely is chaotic gay. He has thrown this stream into chaos.
The mint mustache just sent it over the top.
I know.
It's a great design though. Like the fact that those are not like if that's not a mod that compiles all those other mods, like somebody should do it.
The mod with the neon mustache actually came with a whole bunch of other mods. We can't use it for our purposes for whatever reason, but like it would turn Blackwall's beard like a neon color, Sarah's hair, like pretty much everyone had like a neon hair color. The problem is though it only changes the color. Like if you change the hairstyle, you can't use that mod because it overwrites it. So it was sad.
I know that for a while I had this issue with Dorian. I had a mod for Dorian and I had a mod for Cullen, and somehow they conflicted and they wouldn't allow one specific cutscene to trigger, despite the fact that they shouldn't have conflicted at all.
I know like we're hacking the game, so of course the game's going to act in weird ways, but it always sucks when it's like something that it should in theory work, it just doesn't because whatever reason.
All right, we're back, and we're trying it again. This time it's going to work. Fingers crossed. Lisa, this is the first time that I might convert to a religion. Oh, please pick one better than ours.
Oh yeah, don't. This is a meme. Don't.
This one doesn't have any perks. We don't have tax exemptions. Nobody likes us.
Oh, did you see? Where was it? Alabama? It was some state that they actually erected a satanic monument.
I saw that. Well, no, I heard that right because in Alabama they had, I guess, Judeo-Christian iconography. And so someone said, well, in the interest of freedom of religion, we're going to have flying spaghetti monster and a satanic ritual statue. And I did see that picture.
On that ritual thing, like that fucking, Wait, where are we? Where did this load up to?
I tried to load one of the earlier ones.
Oh, okay. The Staten one, like, I don't know anything about Satanism, but like whoever that goat dude is, he's fucking ripped. Like.
Yeah, though I just looked at it briefly. I'm like, that's a hell of a statue, man. Like, wow.
Yeah. And you know they put those kids on there just to make like everyone squirm about it.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was like master level trolling. Like, even as a person who identifies Christian, I thought that was the master level trolling.
Gotta admit, I wasn't expecting to find so many.
Oh God. There was a while ago, and like I don't mean to make fun of the poor guy. Maybe I do. I don't know. But someone on our Dragon Age actually came on there. It's like, we should start a real religion of Androstianism. Everyone was like, no, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh God, don't start. No, like it's not. Especially since Androstianism, it isn't like it's pretend Christianity. It's not like you're doing anything novel.
Okay, so we're into Haven. Okay, now let us see. And I really wonder if after all that wouldn't have worked in the first place. Like, I think that's what it takes, is that when we've been playing for too long, we have to load into something that's not, like, quit the game and then load again before we go to Haven. Once we go to Haven and save, it's too late.
That's so weird.
Let all repeat the chant of light.
Because the first time when we were taking mods in and out, it would work regardless.
Flukus says, well, Caitie, well, some people have started the Jedi religion. Stranger things have happened. Yeah, like, but at the very least, and like at the very least with the Jedi religion, there is a unique theology behind it or whatever. Like, in Drostianism, like, if you really want a religion that's that, just be like, maybe Orthodox Catholic, because they got the chanting, the singing going on. Like, it's really super similar to things that already exist.
That's true. They have outfits. They have everything. No, this thing totally died again. So.
Ah, damn it. The fuck do we do? Do we pull out? Maybe. Okay. Maybe we pull out the mods for the
War Council.
Yeah. See if that helps it. And if that doesn't work, I guess we pull out Dorian stuff, because I really don't know.
Yeah, that might be the only option. Okay, let's try that. Our momentum was going so strong, and then technical difficulties.
Always, it's our personal hell. But you know what? When you do a stream like this, you just gotta go with it.
And also, it's not like we weren't asking for it.
Yeah. Haven's just a weak bitch. That's what you gotta do.
So we're just gonna pull out Cullen, Josie, Liliana, and Cassandra. I now have a folder called the Mod Safety folder.
Someone says they're high-key ignoring my spicy comments. No, I'm just trying to figure out. I'm like looking at the mod folder, so I'm not really looking at the chat. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to think of like what can we pull out, and that would be really big. But yeah, I think other than just pulling out like the Josephine Cullen, maybe even Cassandra, and we don't take Cassandra then. I don't know. Yeah, we spent the whole time trying to fix the game. I try to make it where it doesn't do this, but like, I don't know.
With this kind of mod, with this kind of load order, like it's almost inevitable that something like this is gonna happen.
Yeah, I tried. I like how every religion is probably a little bit canon in Dragon Age. Yeah, they got a lot of them.
Religion in Dragon Age, I think it's handled well enough, but I do I mean, look, you can't do it in a fantasy setting, but I always think it's interesting that people have so much to say about religion when they can do it one step removed, which I guess is the benefit of fantasy and sometimes science fiction.
Yeah.
As you can comment on fake religions instead of just up and commenting on the real ones, because doing that is kind of touchy. But at the same time, I'm like, not nobody. Very rarely do people make pieces of fiction where they criticize real religion as the focus of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's docudramas. There's like the what was that one movie about the reporters who uncovered the Catholic Church abuse stuff, and they made a movie about it.
I don't know. For some reason, I thought you meant All the King's Men with the Watergate scandal, but that's a different movie.
Well, it's a very similar type of movie, like literally in that mold.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like based on real life events. Nobody really tackles the subject matter otherwise. The remerge is almost done. Task complete. Okay, this time once again without the.
Cross your fingers, everybody. Knock on wood or whatever is good luck. I don't know.
Sacrifice a baby, whatever you got to do.
Sacrifice. Yeah, no big deal.
Does anyone want to hear me talk about the Alamo Draft House while we're talking about Texas?
Yeah. What's the Alamo Draft House?
Wait, you don't seriously mean what's the Alamo Draft House?
Like, I know what the Alamo is. Is this like a different thing?
What? Oh, okay. So the Alamo Draft House is a chain of movie theaters. Started in Austin.
Okay.
And, I mean, it's basically just a nice-ass movie theater, and now you can get this at a bunch of different movie theaters. But at that time, the fact that they had service to your seat was incredible, right? So you just put up a card, you make your order, they bring you food, beer, whatever. Like, they serve alcohol as well.
Oh.
So, like, the fact that you're sitting in a movie theater, and again, there's a bunch of places that do this now, but back in, like, the mid-90s when they started, like, having a waiter bring you a beer and a burger to your seat while you're in the middle of a movie was amazing.
Oh, so it's like a kind of a restaurant movie thing?
Yeah, exactly. And so now, like I said, more and more theaters have done this, but Alamo Draft House is the original, and they're really cool in that they curate, like, not only do they show, like, the mainstream movies, but, like, they'll have nights where they show old school stuff or, like, cult classic films. They've now gotten into funding indie films.
Oh, that's cool.
And they're sort of notorious. They went viral for, they kick out people they are very strict about no texting and no talking. There's a viral video if you just look up, like, Alamo Draft House voicemail. One lady left a very angry voicemail because she got kicked out of a movie theater because she wouldn't stop texting. And so then they made a commercial out of it because they're proud of the fact that they kick people out. And, like, the audience that goes to the Draft House knows this. Like, if you try to take your phone out, like, people will not stand for that at the Draft House. The audience won't, because it's like a cultural thing. Like, people will tell you loudly to put your phone away.
Oh, demons don't scare me.
That's kind of cool.
Once.
Yeah, and of course, like, the food is great. Somebody just said Samantha, alcoholic milkshakes. Oh, just don't even get me started. They got rid of the Great Guinness shake that they had for a while, but the 512 Porter shake is still really good. And, like, they have, like, movie-themed food a lot of times when a new movie comes out.
Oh, that's cute. So, like I don't know, shake of water.
Something rather. Yeah. They'll have, like, a special menu.
Fish sticks.
That's cold. Sushi.
Oh, God.
So yes, I love Alamo Draft House. That is, if I can, I always want to go to Alamo Draft House no matter what.
Yeah, I've never heard of that at all. So.
It is phenomenal. It is Texas pride, Texas tradition. Okay, let us see. This time, I really feel like it's gonna work.
Okay.
How can it not work?
Drum roll, please. Yeah, I don't know.
We've taken out most of the mods that are in that room.
Really? I have heard. Why does Texas sound so much better than England? I should mention that my family's from Texas. Fun facts. But my parents always used to say that Texas is God's country.
You know, Zoe, I've never been to England. I've always wanted to go. England sounds amazing to me, but I guess it's all about where you're from.
You always want what you can't have. I imagine Texas has a lot more room than England. Maryland, because Texas is fucking huge.
It is very, very big. Oh,
All right,
no.
we going?
It does not.
Oh
look
no,
like it's loading.
Jordan! Why? What? It has to be something with Dorian's mods, right?
It does. I want to try something different here. I want to try and take out that one custom setting that I have in Origins, because that's also a console command, and I want to say that was related to the issue I was having with Dorian Cullen. So let me try that.
Okay.
I was thinking of that too. Texas is amazing, and I'm glad I get to make Texas sound awesome, because it is. Okay, I'm gonna go here.
I can start talking about how crappy Oklahoma is, so that will... it's really not that bad. Okay, what?
Unfortunately, I would like to be like, no, it's not that bad. Honestly, I'm not very well traveled, but I have been to Oklahoma, and I despised it.
Yeah, it's not good. What part did you go to?
Just Oklahoma City.
Yeah. Ain't good. Ain't good. Oklahoma thinks it's the hot shit, and then you just sit there and like, what is this? Like, okay, here's the thing. There's 2 big cities in Oklahoma, and I was from one of them. And every restaurant I pretty much ever went to was always garbage. There's like maybe 1 or 2 that aren't garbage. Everything else is garbage. Fancy restaurants, it's all garbage. Like I fucking went to college, and I went to a college town, and some of those restaurants were the best restaurants I ever had compared to some of the best restaurants in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Like it was just hot garbage.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's about it.
For everyone who is from Oklahoma, I apologize.
I don't. I don't know. Oklahoma ain't good. There's 2 types of people from Oklahoma. People who think Oklahoma's the best thing ever and have never left the state, and people who have moved out.
Oh no.
I don't know, everyone who I've talked to that's moved out, like, wow, yeah, it was pretty bullshit, and everyone else is still in Oklahoma for whatever reason. So.
What about, I mean, you weren't here for our last stream, the Andromeda stream, when we were talking about food and drink, but what's your, what's your go-to favorite snack? You don't drink much alcohol, I know, right?
No, I've mentioned this before, I'm a picky eater, and I just don't like the taste of alcohol. Unless it tastes like sugar, and then I'm just drinking sugar, you know?
That's true.
So, there have definitely been times where, I don't know, like, Mike's Hard to taste like sugar enough, and there's a couple times where I would drink a couple of those, but like, oh, this is alcohol.
Right.
Go-to snack. I really like peanut butter. That's my go-to.
Oh, I love peanut butter.
Peanut butter. Oh, mwah.
Like, I'll eat peanut butter by itself. I'll eat peanut butter with an apple. I'll eat peanut butter with literally anything.
Amen. I've heard a lot of people like really, really be into putting a dollop of peanut butter in their ramen.
Whoa, I've not tried it, but I will.
I report back because I'm kind of afraid to, because like the flavors just don't work in my mind. Apparently, it has to be chicken ramen. That's what I've heard.
Interesting.
But I can't imagine that being good. I really can't.
Also, we got people in the chat room recommending that you try Fireball. Like, what? No.
No, when I mean it tastes like sugar, I mean like alcohol has this bitterness to it, and I just can't handle it. Like, I really don't like the bitter taste of anything. It's just I'm imagining Fireball has that whatever.
I just don't like Fireball in general. I don't think it's good. What about sake? Do you like sake, or have you tried sake?
I have not tried it.
Sake is of course, it's made from rice, and it's very mild. Every time I have sushi, I like to have sake, and I say, like, don't get mad at me. I'm stereotyping, but in the most positive way possible. Like, sake is just what you would expect the Japanese to drink. Like, it's good. It's strong enough, but it's mild. It doesn't. It could never burn going down like other alcohol when you drink it. Like, it's just very polite. It's just a goddamn polite alcoholic drink.
Huh.
I like sake, and if you get like a flavored sake, like that's another thing to do as well.
I'm seeing a lot of talk about biscuits and gravy. I hear it's good. I just can't eat gravy because of lactose. Well, I mean, I guess you could do brown gravy. I've never heard of biscuits and brown gravy. But let me tell you, like when you're talking about the draft house with alcoholic milkshakes, like I would try it. I miss milkshakes. I really miss.
Yeah, well that's the answer right there, because that milkshake is just straight up milkshake. I mean, it's got alcohol in it, but you can barely.
I can't. I couldn't do it. Not working.
I really don't think it's working, and I just for the life.
Okay, I want you to rip out that mint mustache mod.
Oh no!
I know. I think that it's from a I don't want to like throw the mod maker under the bus, but something about it just like peaked like something's.
Is it a recent
not
mod?
Juvenile.
Because I've never seen.
No, it's a lot. It's actually a lot older. It's just hidden, I think, on a Tumblr or something like that.
I got.
So I'm wondering if like because it was kind of hidden away, people don't use it anymore for a reason. So pull that one out. Maybe we can bring it back in later. But
that is fair.
Watch like that was it. All of this is for one goddamn mod.
That could be true. Or that honestly might have been it. You want me to just take out the mint mustache and see, like, literally?
Just the mint, yeah.
Okay, let's cut that out. I will put that into the mod safety folder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, do you mean sweet biscuits like digestives or the ones sought the? Yeah, no, it's not. It's not like the sweet biscuits, right? There's definitely a cultural difference between biscuits. No, it's like the savory ones, like scones. Yeah, how? God, England doesn't have biscuits, do they?
No, I mean,
Dang.
like, yeah, biscuits, man, like buttery.
Yeah, well, no, like, but in England, biscuits to them's like cookies.
Yes, yeah. So, but like, how do we describe a biscuit that's not?
How do we fucking describe a biscuit? What's like a biscuit?
I mean,
they mentioned scones, I guess. But it's like flaky.
Sure, yeah. You can also try like cornbread and gravy. It's not the same thing, but it's good.
Maybe. What do I know about borscht? I don't.
We were learning about borscht the other day. Someone was saying it's like beet soup, and you put sour cream apparently, and it goes good with vodka, which to me is like, God damn it, I'm getting hungry again. This happened in the last stream. Everybody was getting hungry.
I remember an episode of the Rugrats where they were talking about borscht. I think it was like one of the kids got skunked or something, and the plot of the episode was making borscht to like de-skunk the kid. Was that it? I can't really remember that well.
Yeah, I don't remember either. Buttery, smooth, fluffy biscuits. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, biscuits and gravy, and you get a nice cup of coffee and some bacon. Whew, man, that's a phenomenal breakfast.
It's good stuff.
Okay, task
like a Yorkshire
complete.
Pudding? Yorkshire pudding. Yorkshire pudding. Is that what I think it is? Hold on. Yorkshire. Oh, Yorkshire puddings, I guess, are close.
John Dixon, thank you for joining. You have a good night.
It's like close in texture, I guess. Like closer than scones. There's also like different people make different types of biscuits. Like you got kind of like the cakey one. I like cakey's not even a great example, but then you got like the flaky layered ones. You got like, there's different styles of biscuits. Like how the hell do you explain a biscuit? Jeez.
It's bread that's like buttery and soft and baked, and I guess I could describe all bread. I don't know.
Surely there's like an English equivalent of biscuit. Like surely the whole like in the entire place of England there isn't some place that sells biscuits.
Oh, good lord! I'm gonna tear my hair out. I literally don't know what else we can try.
Are you serious? Okay.
Let me try the old save again though, because I think I made the mistake of loading the one that's too close.
Maybe just pull out all of Dorian, because like then it has to work, right?
I mean, you say has.
Did we just go vanilla? Like, we just pull out everything? Like, what else do we do?
It still doesn't work.
I think at this point, I'm like, let's just pull out everything, and if we could just like make a say, like, yeah, we have to watch the intro without the mods, but then we can
we reload everything.
We reload everything, yeah. Like at this point, it's just getting ridiculous.
Yeah. No, I think I agree with you. I felt like that mint mustache thing was going to be it once you described that the mint mustache was kind of problematic.
I guess not. I'm trying to see if there's like another name for biscuits, but I guess not. It's really just biscuits. I don't know. Well, that was that. All right.
The mystery of the biscuits. All right. You know what? Dorian and everything else that's breaking this thing, enough is enough.
Yeah. As an American who's been all over the UK in the last 2 months, nope, they have nothing like South American biscuits.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say like biscuits from the South, but they're not only from the South, but like they have nothing like South American biscuits. God damn.
Dang.
I feel so bad. How could
Does Tevinter really need cults?
Like, can you not just like roll into the grocery store and get some like Pillsbury biscuits and be like, fuck yeah, you know? Like, that's not even that. It's more than savory scones though. Like I just
a scone is not close enough.
Maybe I don't know.
A croissant? Well, no, it's not like a croissant. It's like the opposite of the croissant essentially, but
I think a croissant. Well, maybe it's not.
The texture is totally different, right? Like a biscuit is heartier and a croissant is really light and fluffy.
Yeah, but you can get some fluffy biscuits though.
That's true. The taste to me is similar.
Man, we're really on this biscuit thing, ain't we?
Well, and then like, now I'm freaking craving a biscuit too, and like I've been cutting out carbs for 2 weeks. You kidding me?
Oh man. Okay, they do sound a bit like soda bread, I guess. Well, I've never had that with grape. I've had some soda bread. Yeah, I guess that's close.
Should we talk about? Let me talk about protein or something. How does everybody like their steak? Are you like a well done person, or are you like a normal human that has it medium rare?
Here's the thing. I grew up in a household where my family's like really into anti-germs and whatnot, so they always got it well done. And for a while there, we just didn't eat beef because of the mad cow disease of the 90s or some crazy bullshit like that.
Oh, that's. I mean, I definitely grew up well done also, and my family still all have the steak well done. And I'm like, I don't know when I converted, but I'm like, no, come on, medium rare.
Yeah, I guess I do medium rare too, because I always feel weird going into a steak shop and being like, hi, I want you to take my steak and make it a way that I know you're going to cringe. So I honestly though, I just don't really order steak because I'm that person who goes to a restaurant and I look at the prices and I go, how much is the steak?
What are you guys doing? You killing the cow right there?
Yeah, really. But
yeah,
I guess I just don't really eat steak. Did it work? Did it not?
No, it did not. I guess we have to tear out everything.
Tear out everything, Jordan. Fuck. What? Maybe the save just busted? Do we really fuck this up?
I mean, how bad can someone break? Because you can break Skyrim that badly. You can break Skyrim so badly that if you don't have a save that's pre-mod installation, you are done. I don't think you can break Inquisition that bad.
I didn't think you could. So, dang. Maybe this is it for tomorrow. Maybe we have to do the Templars. Well, no, because we can't get into the war table. Fuck. No, we're screwed.
Okay, I am literally going to cut...
Yeah, just take out everything.
And put everything into the safety folder.
This is going to be like a waking nightmare of like everyone looks normal. Like, what's Tamar going to look like? Her hair's going to be something. A tall warden says my brother would have it so rare a good vet could bring it back.
All right, here we go. Let me merge with just the official patch.
The band is dead. Yeah, I know, but like I don't know how to progress otherwise. Skyrim is a glitch that sometimes turns into a game. Oh man.
I like everybody agreeing with me on the rare, medium rare. Well done, steak is a crime.
What would your favorite snack be? I missed this part. Or is it peanut butter?
I mean, peanut butter is definitely up there as far as snacks go. Yeah, that's actually got to be pretty close up there. I like almonds.
Ugh, I hate almonds.
Wait, really? You don't like almonds? I like almonds, cashews.
No, I like cashews. Just almonds. Ugh. Something about almonds, like raw almonds. Like I think like almond extract, fine. Makes your cookies taste good. But yeah, almond extract. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, BioWare shut us down from the inside, guys. This is blame BioWare. Peanuts are great.
I think the lesson here is don't talk shit about David Beckham.
it's all David Beckham's fault.
Jesus Christ, man.
I'm sorry, it was Troy Beckham. How long have we been doing this? Has this been like, it had to be like 30 minutes or something. It's been a while.
It's been a while. We've been stalling.
Oh, God.
Look, I think as far as stalling goes, we've done pretty good.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, that this just done. We still have 80 people. I'm surprised. Like, we must be super entertaining or something. We've only been gaining people watching us. I don't understand.
Either that or just
we're not even playing a game. Almost an hour? Oh my god, has it really been almost an hour? Oh fuck.
How long have we been streaming? About an hour and a half? Hour?
I mean, we would have started about an hour 30 minutes ago. So if we only had 30 minutes of gameplay, golly, this is gonna be one of those episodes to watch. Where you're like, why is this an episode? This is all just Jordan's desktop. Oh boy.
Literally, I don't know how to make this go full screen anymore.
Wait, really?
It's on full screen and it's not working.
Oh my god, we have broken this game so much.
Holy shit. There we go. Okay, I got it.
Oh, well now it's really tiny. Or did you make it better?
All right, here we go. Trying this again.
Oh, finally. Okay. Oh boy.
Somebody from Oklahoma works at YouTube and they were just like, fuck you!
I heard what you said. Oh, you for life. Golly. Boomer Sooners! I don't miss that state at all. One of my nightmares is just someone I know from high school popping in a chat and being like, "Hey, I remember you. That weird chick."
Gotta admit,
How
I wasn't
are you?
expecting to find so many Vints here.
You know, now I'm literally sitting here thinking, like, is there a game that I can stream that's about Texas?
Is there a game with Texas? Like, where is Red Dead Redemption set? Is that Texas?
No, Red Dead Redemption I feel like is more like fictional California. It's fictional location. I mean, it's Mexico, the United States, but I feel like they meant to do like, yeah, basically Southern California fictional. Or I might be wrong. Maybe it is fictional Texas, but it doesn't feel Texas-y to me.
Let me look it up. Red Dead Where is it set? Come on, Wiki. Western themed, whatever, blah blah blah. Where is it set?
Yes, no, yes. The Tall Warden. The opening of The Last of Us is in Texas, and it's not Austin. It's fucking New Braunfels, man. Like I was so.
Where the fuck is that?
It doesn't matter. It's New Braunfels, and I was just like, oh my god, is it fucking New Braunfels? I'm like, this is amazing.
I've heard good things.
Yeah. So that is in Texas. New Braunfels is basically east of San Antonio.
Never know when they might get guns shoved back
I can't find where it's set.
Yeah, probably because it's like it's not. It's meant to be like a everywhere Western kind of a setting.
I have heard them as well.
Yeah, unless it says like if you played Red Dead Redemption and it says, let us know.
Like there's one point where you cross over into Mexico, and that's literally it. It's like, hey, you're crossing over into Mexico, but that's
that could be anywhere on the border.
Okay, we have to pick a perk. I'm not even.
Oh, thank God it worked though. Jesus.
I mean, it has to work. It's vanilla at this point.
What's a sad perk? Because this is just sad to look at.
History knowledge. Is there one that's actually useful that we might need for something?
One getting XP would always be good.
Well, so we should probably do the extra XP, but nobility knowledge I feel comes in handy at Halam Sharal a couple times, right?
Yeah. The one I really remember is the underworld knowledge, but we could do whatever. Like they're all the same in the end.
Let's do nobility knowledge. She is kind of a posh person, our Inquisitor.
I don't know who this person is, but yeah, who are these people? I don't know.
We're gonna unlock in Hush Whispers.
No, I think you actually have to start it, and we'll have to watch the beginning of this thing without the mods, and then we can.
We don't have the
once we're
manpower
in
to take the castle. Either we find another way in or give up this nonsense and go and get the Templars.
I don't know.
Redcliffe is in the hands of the Magister. This cannot be allowed to stand.
What happened to our bandmates?
From
Hell
Alexius
happened to our bandmates.
Herald of Andraste by name. It's an obvious trap.
Oh my God! Everybody looks so normal.
Isn't that kind of him?
What Who are these
say about me?
Unoriginal
He's so
people.
complimentary that
and
we
even
are
Tamara
certain
looks
he
just
wants
like,
to kill you.
Hey, I'm Tamara.
Not this again.
Redcliffe Castle is one of the most defensible fortresses in Ferelden. It has repelled thousands of assaults. If you go in there, you'll die.
Well,
and we'll lose the
only problem is when we're
at
at Haven. So maybe if we can just like avoid.
And if we don't even
as
try to meet
I don't know what
Alexius,
to
we
say.
lose the mages and leave a hostile foreign power on our doorstep.
Even if we could
Well, yeah, the
assault
makeup
keep,
is
it would be for naught.
Helping Tamara
An Orlesian Inquisition's army marching into Ferelden would provoke a war.
Man, it's so weird. Like I've been playing Inquisition modded
The
so
Magister
often. Also, like I think it's been a while since I've seen
outplayed
unmodded Josephine or Cullen.
What do you normally do to those two?
Just like there's just like a couple that I always use. Like they're pretty subtle, but I almost always use them.
I know there's one I really like for Josephine that just like gives a little bit more of a satin texture to like the gold parts of her sleeves, so it looks less like plastic.
We can't just give up. There has to be something we can do.
We have less viewers now. 10 people
there
dropped.
Must be a solution.
Like, all right, you guys are done talking about biscuits and gravy and HEB and doors and how the game won't work. Fuck off, losers.
I don't get you guys.
Forget the mages.
Oh, man.
We still have another option for closing the breach. Wait. There is a secret passage into the castle.
Yeah, people are
an
saying
escape
wait till
route for a
Skyhold.
family.
I
It's
don't
too
know.
narrow
We'll
for
have
our
to
troops,
figure
but
it
we
out.
could send agents through.
Too risky. Those agents will be discovered well before they reach the Magister.
That's why we need a distraction. Perhaps the envoy Alexius wants so badly.
Keep attention on a dark while we disable the Magister's defenses.
Fuck off.
It's
Bye.
a gamble, but it might work.
Fortunately, you'll
Yeah,
have
who wants to watch us game? Who's gonna watch us talk?
This man says
Which
he has
hell, that would be a
information
lot
about the
easier on
Magister
us
and
if you
his
just want to
methods,
like
Commander.
load up a fireside chat every week. So
Your spies will never get past Alexius's magic without my help. So if you're going
I wonder if
after
it
him,
was something to do
I'm
with
coming
Dorian, because I
along.
forgot Dorian pops in here.
plan
so maybe he
puts
was
you
just
in the
having
most
trouble
danger.
loading in.
We can't
Dorian
in good
stuff.
conscience order you to do this. We can still
That's
go
a
after
good
the
idea.
Templars if you'd
Off-stream,
rather not
I'll
play the
keep
bait.
one of those saves.
It's up to you.
And off stream, I'll go through one by one and figure out which one it was.
Okay.
Wait.
I'll try to do it too. What? What?
So if I back out now, Dorian's not gonna pop in.
Oh. Well, I think, no, I would just go ahead and do it. Don't risk it. I don't want to sit here, like, fucking with it for another 30 minutes.
But I'm saying, how do we go through with the mission then? Like, is Dorian gonna... well, no, because Dorian didn't crash the first cutscene he was in.
Yeah, it was just Haven that he was crashing, supposedly.
So we'll start it, and then once we get past the initial cutscene.
Yeah, then plop it back on. That's what I'm thinking. Is the singing cutscene pre-rendered? Gotta have that modded. No, the singing part is not pre-rendered, but going into Haven is. If that makes, or sorry, not Haven, but Skyhold is. So it's pre-rendered up until like the Inquisitor shows up, and then it starts getting.
So the people said Solus and Iron Bull. Is that right?
I think so.
Okay. Solus and Iron Bull it is.
All right. Maybe. Okay, let's try to work in like how this happened in fiction, because I'm that person. What about this is the the entire time this normal looking Inquisition is what's going on, and then they're going to get blasted up into future Skyhold and they get really messed up.
Announce
and
us.
then when they come back, they're going to be
invitation
messed
was
up,
for
and that's
Mistress
what they
Adar
think happened
alone.
the entire time.
The others will remain
try to
here.
get out here.
I agree.
Yeah.
I accept
it's
that.
like some weird time traveling magic. This is a coma dream for tomorrow. Yeah, this actually never happens in this version. She
Where
just
I
wakes
go,
up and
they
like
go.
future Redcliffe is like, oh man, I got really wasted. Oh boy. So someone played Trespasser for the first time yesterday. Her reaction was, what? Yeah. I want to know somebody who played through Inquisition and then went into Trespasser right after, but skipped that stinger of Solus
My Lord
announcing that he was
Magister,
the Dreadwolf.
the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
I think that would have made Trespasser a lot
My friend,
more interesting.
it's so
I
good
love
to see you
Trespasser,
again.
don't get me wrong, but
And your associates, of course. I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Are Solus's
Fiona,
still
you
brown?
would not have turned your followers over to my care if you did not
Or is that
trust
just weird
me with
lighting?
their lives.
Of course she trusts you, Alexius. I'm sure lots of people put their lives in your hands. You have one of those faces.
This scene was so good. Too.
Yes, the Magisterium tells me that so often.
This whole mission is amazing. It's a great
Shall
mission.
we
I just
begin
wish
our
we would have
talk?
glowing Iron Bull to mess it up.
oh yeah.
The Inquisition needs mages to close the breach, and I have them. So, what shall you offer in exchange?
Nothing at all. I'm just going to take the mages and leave.
And how do you imagine
Nothing,
you'll
nothing,
accomplish
nothing.
such
Do
a
nothing.
feat?
She knows everything, Father.
Yes.
Felix, what have you done?
Oh, I realized that
made sure to
was
disarm your
really
trap before we came in. I
looking
hope
back
you
on
don't
it, me
mind.
saying nothing was
I've yet to see
really
your
delayed.
cleverness, I'm afraid.
Because I'm
You
seeing
walk
everything
into my
on-
stronghold with your stolen mark.
It's just me screaming nothing when
when
you've already chosen it. Whoops.
You're nothing but a mistake.
I'm glad you read my mind, though.
What do you know about the Divine's death?
It was the Elder One's moment, and you were unworthy even to stand in his presence.
Father, listen to yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliché everyone expects us to be.
Dorian, I gave you a chance
how
to be a
perfect would it
part
have
of
been
this.
for Dorian to say
You
villainous
turned me
cliche when he
down.
had a fucking mint
The
mustache.
Elder One has power you would not believe.
What could
he
have
will
been?
raise the Imperium from its own ashes.
If I was really good at video editing, I would just like color
That's
it
who you
green or
serve.
something.
The one who killed the Divine. Is he a mage?
Soon,
To think that
he
when we
will
started this
become
modded
a
playthrough, I thought it
god.
was going to be weird.
He
getting
will
used
make
to
the
having
world
mods.
bow
It's
to
weirder getting
mages
used to
once
not
more.
having them.
We will rule from the
We're
Boric
so used to them
Ocean
by
to
now.
the frozen seas.
You can't involve my people in this.
Alexius,
I'm dreading
exactly what
if we
you
ever
and I
get to
talked about
Origins
never
and do a
wanting
modded
to
playthrough
happen.
of that. Like, that's
Why
going to
would you
take a lot
support
longer
this?
to fix mod
Stop
problems
it,
on that
Father.
bad boy.
Give up the
Then again, there's
vainglory.
also
Let the
console
Southern
commands,
Mages
which
fight the
could get
breach,
us through a
and
lot
let's
more.
go home.
I mean, can we?
No,
Can
it's
do
the
you
only
think
way,
we could get the
Felix.
modding community
He
to
can
make us a bunch of
save
custom
you.
stuff? Is the real question.
Save me.
I don't know, because here's the thing: I hate asking
There
for people for
is
stuff,
a way.
and at the same
The
time,
Elder
like
One
Origins is so
promised,
simple
if
to
I
do.
undo
I
the
can actually
mistake
do
at
a
the
stuff,
temple,
but I also think that's cheating.
I'm going to die.
So, I'm also
You need
really
to accept
devoted to
that.
the idea of
Seize them,
Space
Venatori.
Jam, but with LeBron
The Elder
James.
One
Okay, so I'm
demands
just
this
saying, like,
woman's
how
life.
hard would it be to replace the arrows with basketballs, and then we could just have LeBron James throw shoot basketballs at people.
Your men are dead.
Oh
Alexius.
my god, I don't know. I will look this up. Holy shit.
Like how hard would it be to just make an armor that has a Lakers jersey? You know what I mean?
Oh my god. I'm on the mission for this. It's gonna take me a while to figure out how to do
Blood
that.
of the Elder
but-
One. Where'd they come from?
Can you imagine fucking Liliana throwing some hoops? Alright, here's the time portal. If Corypheus couldn't reshape reality the first time he entered the Fade, why could he do it the second time?
It's probably not what Alexius intended. The rift must have moved
I don't
us
know. We don't really know what happened the first time,
the
so maybe something
closest
stopped him.
confluence of arcane energy.
The last thing I remember.
I always hate
we were
there
in the
how if
castle
he's still
hall.
holding his staff, it
Let's
goes
see.
through his body.
If we're still in the castle.
Yeah, that happens only a couple of times, but you're right, it is annoying.
Oh, of course, it's not simply where, it's when. Alexius
Can they have
used the
matching
amulet as a
jerseys?
focus.
I mean, I'll
It
try
moved us
if I
through
can get this
time.
to work.
Moved us through time. Can that even be done?
Normally, I would say no. Obviously, Alexius has taken his research to exciting new heights. We've seen his temporal rifts before. This time, we simply passed through one.
Oh, and can it be?
Let's look around, see where the rift took us.
Because I was always
Then
a
we
big
can
fan
figure
of
out how
that
to
one
get
really
back.
not crappy, amazing Skyrim mod where it was what was it? It was a wrestler, and they just they just
with the dragons.
Yeah, they just took to pics his face and just put it on the face. So could somebody do it where the archdemon is Steph Curry from the Golden State Warriors? Or Kevin Durant or somebody. It's like
You could probably even take the MP3s of the roars and make it says whatever he says. I really
just
don't
like
know
a
if
Kevin Durant random soundbite.
Randy Savage, that's
yeah,
it.
the Randy
Randy
Savage
Savage.
dragons.
Oh god. Someone's asking if we're going to play a modded Skyrim, and hell yeah, we're going to have that Randy Savage dragon mod.
Come on,
brother.
There were others in the hall. Could they have been
I would
drawn
just
through
love
the
it if
rift?
you could just take
I doubt it was large enough to
image,
bring the whole
really
room
low,
through.
it doesn't matter, a low
Alexius
res
wouldn't
image
risk catching
of
himself
all
or
of the Golden
Felix in
State
it.
Warriors and just
They're
put them as,
probably
Dark
still
Spawn.
where and when we left them. In some sense, anyway.
Oh man.
You
The
have
thing
a
is, I don't know
plan
how
to
to
get
put
us
on
back, I
textures.
hope.
I'm really going to have to
I have some
figure
thoughts
this
on
out. I
that.
don't know. It's going to be
They're lovely thoughts.
It's going to be an event.
Like little jewels.
Okay. We are going to
All right,
make a
let's-
save. And we're going to back out. We're going to reload all those wonderful mods. Exiting.
My dog has come in to say hello after my screeching. Jinx, would you like to say something to people? She's wagging her tail. I don't know if any of you look up a lot of corgi videos or whatnot, but at least my corgi, she came with her tail docked. We didn't ask for it or anything. I would have preferred her having her tail because I don't like docking tails. But anyway, when she shakes her tail, her whole body wiggles. So she looks just super happy all the time. You're just a happy girl. Just a happy girl. Do you come up here with me? Oh, fuck. Yes, you do. Okay. I now have a dog in my lap. She's only like 20 pounds, but that 20 pounds and hits you in the stomach. It gets you every time.
Oh, yeah.
My brother's Labrador does that. Yeah. Can we do an AMA with your dog? Yeah, sure. I'll ask the dog questions. I used to have a Jack Russell. They're energetic little bastards, but they're cute. Shakes his entire lower body when he wags. Oh man. Does she have some of her tail left? Yeah, she has about, how much you got? Like 2 inches? You got 2 inches on your butt there? Yeah. Jinx, who's a good girl? Are you a good girl? She's smiling. She's a good girl. At least you don't have a golden retriever. Golden retrievers are sweet. I've always had like smaller dogs. You've had cats, right?
I love cats. I'm much more. I mean, I love dogs. I think dogs are great. I only really had like one dog when I was a kid. I mainly always had cats.
I just can't get over like the idea of a pet being able to like jump on shit like counters and stuff like that.
Like anything they want. Yeah, and they pick those weirdest sleeping spots. You can buy them a bed, that's fine, but they're going to decide to sleep on top of the TV. Or like on the top part of the couch or a bookshelf, or they pick a windowsill and that's it. Like that's theirs.
Oh, man.
What's really interesting is one of the cats that I had, like my mom rearranged the furniture. So before the windowsill was like, I don't know, like between like next to a recliner and a little end table, and like it was accessible. Like the cat could easily jump on that windowsill and have a nap. And then my mom moved the couch in front of that for some reason, and the cat was just like, yeah, I don't care. Like it would just squeeze behind that couch to get on the windowsill and lay there. Like it's just that the cat wasn't gonna move.
Xenon says, how old is Jinx? And she's a Pembroke Welsh Corgi, correct? Yes, she is 4 years old. She's just, she's still kind of a puppy at heart, but she's really energetic still. And she is a Pembroke. She is a tricolor, though, so she's mostly black rather than the regular colors. I kind of like the tricolors better because you got these little eyebrows, and they're just so cute. You look so expressive. If you don't talk like a baby to your pet, you're just a monster. I'm sorry.
What if they don't like it, though?
Oh, Jinx loves the baby talk. Oh, gosh, she licked my face.
I've always thought of that. Just like, what if they're just like, whatever, in dog years and cat years, they're like a middle-aged person and we're doing baby talk, and they're just like, hey, man, take me seriously.
Or, do you ever, like, maybe... No one else does this, but in my family, we would like do a high-pitched voice and talk as the dog, and we do that all the time. Like, I'm not about to do it on stream because it's kind of embarrassing. But like, when we went to go visit my friend that has a cat, we started doing that, but with like a lower manly voice. So like, I don't know. Like, does anyone else do that? Like, make voices for their pets to say silly things in response to your questions?
I think, yeah. I don't know if it was the exact same voice, but I think so.
Oh, man. Oh, you leaving? You leaving me? I even talked to my chickens. Yeah, talk to all your pets. Talk to all animals. Oh, fuck. Well, if you don't have corgis, they shed like a motherfucker. Now I got dog hair in my tea. Man. How's it feel looking?
It's loading, but it's taking a while. But that is normal, though. I mean, it always takes a while to load when you have all the mods in there.
Yeah. Let me know when it gets working, because I'm behind. My rescue mutt Sally is outside right now, but before she was cuddling up with Cole. Aww. I hope you feel better. SMJ says, my female tabby is a high, timid voice. Aww. Sometimes I talk to my nieces and nephews like they are cats. I think, yeah, children and dogs and cats get like that same tone of voice. For whatever reason. Still nothing?
is going. The icon is still going.
So it has to be something with Dorian, I guess. God damn.
I mean, how long does it normally... I mean, let's give it a little bit more, because I know it does take a while to load sometimes.
Lucas says my last Twitter profile pic was our dog Max. Poor baby, he was blinded to death. No, yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I used to have a Jack Russell. She, well, my family did. But yeah, she would definitely blind before she found the path. Rip sugar. I don't know. I think it's time to call it.
This is so weird.
Okay. First, I would rip out anything with Dorian. Leave him alone and see if that helps.
That's got to be the first step, right? Identify that it is, because there's only 4 in there.
Yeah, it's a really small amount. There must be just like one of those that's...
And we know taking the mint
really
one out didn't work, so literally it's just one of those 3, but we'll figure that out later.
Yeah. You guys think Trevor Morris will do DA4 soundtrack? I think he will, because he's doing Anthem. It only makes sense he's going to do DA4. I also really like his stuff, so I would be devastated if he doesn't come back. I know Einunzer, he did a great job, but I like Trevor Moore's music a lot more. Like, you can't tell me, like, the Dark Soulless theme, the Harlem Shirral, well, I guess Harlem Shirral, the Orlais theme, like, all of that stuff isn't fucking dope. Caitie, will you be doing a Witcher playthrough this week? Yes, I'm doing every other Friday. To be quite honest, I stream for my patrons on Patreon every other Friday. So to fill in the time of the other Friday, I'm doing The Witcher. So technically, I'm streaming every Friday. It's just you have to pay money to see half of it.
All right, so Dorian is I got to recompile again.
Xenon says, we have no idea what mix Sally is. We call her a Chihuahua Orgy. Chiwargi. Oh, there it is. Because she looks like a mix of a Chihuahua and Corgi. She's the sweetest and brings joy wherever she goes. So that's really sweet. We actually have a dog that's half Chihuahua, half Corgi where I live. What's its name? It lives in the apartment complex. I think they called it like Chewbacca or something. It's a mean little guy, but it kind of looks like a half Corgi, half Chihuahua.
I feel bad for small breed dogs. I don't know. I know that sounds mean. I just always feel like, why did we do that to them? You know, dogs they're canines, man. They're supposed to be big and have like useful jaws and be able to kill things with their face.
I feel bad for the ones that have like really bad health because of breeding. Like apparently German Shepherds, they're starting to really breed their hips really low, and so that's causing problems to the point where like the AKC is trying to do something about it.
Pugs can't breed.
French Bulldogs. Did you know they have to be artificially inseminated and have C-sections because their hips are so fucked up?
Yep. And we can just go. I mean, that's not what dogs are supposed to be, right? Like dogs are supposed to be. They're supposed to be able to kill a rabbit or a bird or something, man.
I'm sure a French Bulldog could kill a rabbit or a bird or something. It's just, I don't know. If you have to have humans to make the damn thing breed, you've really fucked that poor thing up.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, pugs too, because of those like. I've never been around a pug, but I've always heard that pugs like snort and like because they can't fucking breathe.
Yeah, no, they have a hard time breathing.
All right, we're going.
We are starting.
DC guy. It is my first time playing The Witcher. Yes. German Shepherds are a lot better now, especially with more European imports, which have been health tested for decades. Oh, that's good. Yeah, a friend of mine growing up, what was her dog? It was like a King Charles Spaniard dog or something. I don't know. It was a little thing. It had the kind of that pug face to it. And thankfully I never actually saw it, but when that thing got older, it would sneeze sometimes and its eyes would pop out. And apparently that's just really common for the breed. So like when they took it to the vet taught her how to pop the eyes back in.
Oh, whoa, what? What do you mean popped out?
Yeah, and like there'd be every once in a while where the dog, they'd come home and one of the eyeballs is just hanging out and they'd have to like, come here, Fluffy. Pop. I can't imagine having a dog like that. I don't know if the breed is actual King Charles Spaniel. I don't remember what it was called. It was like this tiny little pug, fluffy, black and white thing.
Caitie,
I don't know.
This is gonna be the weirdest thing. Well, it's not the weirdest thing ever because it's definitely not weirder than a fucking dog's eyes popping out. But I just took the game loaded. Good news. I took out Dorian's mod folder.
Wait.
Tell me why he still has a mustache.
Jordan, where is Dorian?
Like, why does he still have a mint mustache? Why does he still have a mint mustache?
You know what? Fuck you. Let's just go with it.
The mint mustache cannot be removed.
Did you like accidentally put it in another folder or something?
I mean, that has to be it, right?
You know what? Let's just go for it. Sure. It's working. Yeah, you know what? That's fine.
The game is working, and Dorian has a mint mustache. What more could we ask for?
Well, this does mean that the mod that's breaking everything isn't the mint mustache; it's one of the other four.
Yeah,
whatever.
No, for sure.
Well, I guess that worked.
I think it's a tattoo. I think that's why I knew about that tattoo one, but I didn't use it because I think it's because it's supposed to conflict with a bunch of other stuff.
Oh, you know, I'll look that up real quick. Let's see.
And as for how I'm going to spec out Dorian, because of this great mod that you have where I can chase passives, first things first. What are the best?
Oh, yeah. September 20. So I didn't look at the forum posts, but Northmen in the Wind on the forum post for the mod said it has some troubles with accessing War Table and Haven while using the facial snake tattoo. That's what I use. Well, fuck, that was it the entire time.
Yeah, that was it.
Ah, damn. So while we're in Haven, he can't use that tattoo mod and everything else should be fine.
Everything else should be fine, yeah.
Okay, well, I guess in fiction, then Dorian survives Haven and just gets like really punk and like, you know what? I survived Haven. I'm gonna fucking tattoo my face.
Fire, ice, or electricity?
For us or for Dorian?
For Dorian.
I kind of like him with the sparkle electricity stuff because his nickname's Sparkler from Barrack.
Electricity it is. Come on now. So we'll give him lightning bolt, then we'll take that, and that.
DC Guy says, Witcher is a fantastic world, except the first game has a lot of lore consistencies and things that don't make sense. It was the studio's first game, I believe. I have heard it is the first game. I don't know anything about the Witcher lore, though, so I won't at least notice the inconsistencies. What, have you played the first Witcher, Jordan?
Oh yeah.
I still don't get like the collect the sex cards mini games or whatever.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't.
It's a little weird.
It was. I mean, it's one of those things that it's. I don't know if they could even get away with it today.
You know, I don't think they could either. Unless it was equal opportunity sex cards. Well, the Witcher one has very unique controls. That is an interesting game mechanic. I know, actually now I remember you warning me about it, but it's something.
It's unique, and at the time, I guess it was thought of as at least being creative, you know? Like, it's different at least, it's not the same old
Alexius has made a dreadful mess of this
It wasn't
place,
really very
hasn't
good.
I didn't see this part of the castle.
It was covered in the tackiest carvings of wolves and dogs I'd ever seen. This is not an improvement.
Alright, we gotta zoom through here to make up for lost time.
Oh, yeah, sorry, what am I doing? Wait, where are we?
I don't know where you are. I think you went into like a door. Yeah, I know you're kidding, Flukas.
Yeah, oh, sorry, we're supposed to go right. Area should be the first one is down here, right?
Yes. I think so. Because you're on a delay for me. I know one side is the companions and one side is Fiona. I know I can. People tell me I can skip Witcher 1. I just. I want to see all the hubbub about. I've also wondered if I should read the books, but like the more I hear about the books, the more I feel like it's like probably fine books, just not for me maybe.
Yeah, they're excellent books, but they are a whole different thing.
Yeah.
You'll get some nice like aha references in the games, but that's about it.
Cause like when I get into things, I like getting into things hard. And I still don't know if like The Witcher's gonna be one of those things or not. I know people want it to be. I always get asked, will I do lore videos for Mass Effect, The Witcher, and Fallout Skyrim? And I'm like, I don't like those as much. I don't know.
Here we go, our man Salos.
Where is he? Oh, there you are.
You're alive. We saw you die.
The spell Alexius cast displaced us in time. We just got
I don't know
here,
what to
so
say.
to
It's like
speak.
it's almost normal, except the mustache looks even weirder.
You could return and obviate the events of the last year. It may not be too late.
Yeah, wow, and like the lighting, it almost like blends in with his skin tone.
Dorian thinks we can go back to our own time if we find Alexius.
That makes sense.
I don't know what's weirder
He
for
sent
me,
you.
like the
He
Solus
would
with the
be the
darker
key.
skin tone, which is
But you
just
know nothing
unusual,
of
or
this
just
world.
like hair.
It is far worse
I think
than
it
you
actually might be the
understand.
hair, because I'm not used to having that
Alexius served
hair
a
line,
master,
you know?
the Elder One. He reigns now unchallenged. His minions assassinated Empress
Solus's
Selene
outfit
and
is
used the
dope.
chaos to invade the south.
Oh yeah.
This Elder One commands an army of
Oh,
demons.
Kingdom Hearts. I played
After
the
you stop
first
Alexius, you must
well,
be prepared.
game and a half, I guess, of Kingdom Hearts, and that. What is that game? Like.
You
oh,
are
boy.
just brimming with good news, aren't you?
If you can return to your present, you might find it helpful to know what the Elder
I
One
kind of
plans.
wish the Red
This
Lyrium
world is an
companions were a little
abomination.
bit more.
It must never come to pass.
Oh, I want to say over the top, but like you could see like red lyrium growing out of them. Like how cool would that have been?
Yeah, like if they're a little more fucked up the way Fiona is.
Yeah. Well, Fiona's even kind of lazy because really just her character model like glitched into a, a red lyrium crystal.
Lazy or creative?
I don't know. Both, maybe. But yeah, I would really like to see like a red Templar looking companions. That would have been. Maybe that's what they actually even wanted. They ran out of time.
300 bottles of beer on the wall. 300 bottles of beer. Take one down,
And Iron
pass it
Bull's literally
around.
just singing to himself.
You're not dead. You're
I
supposed
want to believe
to be
because he's at
dead.
300 bottles.
There was
the
a
other
bottle
like
around and everything.
he's just been counting
Alexius
a long
didn't kill
time.
us. His spell sent us through time. This is our future.
Well, it's my present, and in my past, I definitely saw you both die.
I don't know. Bull kind of looks nice with that red
Well,
glowy
I'm no
eye
more
texture.
dead than
Kinda
you.
does, yeah.
Ugh. Now dead and not dead are up for debate. That's wonderful.
This conversation has taken a turn for the moronic. Just come with us. We're going to fight Alexius.
Oh, the
Why?
people are saying in the
You want to
chat
see what
that
other
the
tricks he's
Witcher
learned?
writer hates
If we
the game.
find him, we might be able to get back to our
So
own
that's an
time and
interesting
stop
case.
all this
I don't
before
know
it
if it's
happens.
necessarily that he hates the
Exciting,
games for
yes?
any of their content.
Kill Alexius. Sounds good.
He was
Let's
approached
go.
by CD Projekt Red and offered
We'll have to go up.
residuals,
I've heard the guards saying that Alexius
mainly because they
barricaded
didn't have
himself
any
in the
money.
throne room.
Right, so they said, well, look, we don't really have a lot of money, but like we'll cut you a percentage of the profits, you know, when we make some money. And he was very dismissive of them, just like because he is legitimately like those books are some of the most popular books in Poland. So he was just like, yeah, whatever, you know, cut me a check for X amount or get lost, basically, right? And so I think they ended up raising the money somehow to get him like I don't know 50 grand or something like that. But they bought the rights outright. For video games, not for the whole franchise, but for video game rights, they bought it outright, and he gets nothing.
Oh, well, that's a bad business deal for him then.
Right, because he thought that they had, but I mean, in his defense, if he had asked someone like an agent, like a literary agent who doesn't really know, they had never made a video game before.
That's fair, yeah.
And so he probably got advice from someone like, yeah, just take a lump sum if they can give it to you, and that's it. But he loses out on millions now, probably.
Oh, boy.
So he's a bit bitter about it, I think, honestly.
And yet Cyberpunk likes him. Yeah, because Cyberpunk probably took that deal for kind of the money.
Yeah, you think?
Oh, boy.
You're alive. I saw you disappear.
Oh, Lyrium veins in their face. Yeah, that would have been a really cool choice and also really easy to do. Like, that really would not have been that much to add on there.
Is that red lyrium growing from your body? How?
The longer you're near it, eventually you
Oh yeah,
become
DC Guys' Cyberpunk was originally a
Then they
tabletop
mine
game, so
your
it's a little bit
corpse for
different.
more.
Can you
Yeah,
tell us
that's
the date?
fair.
It's very important.
Harvest Mir. 942 Dragon.
942? Then we've missed an entire year.
I must have missed out on a lot during that year.
Oh, red lyrium
must
horns for Iron Bull
beware.
would have been fucking sick.
Alexius
Oh,
serves
somebody
the
can make it
Elder
happen.
One more
Oh,
powerful.
boy. Like, if it could be
than the
glowy
Maker.
like that. Oh.
No one challenges him and lives.
What could have been?
That Magister's going to regret he didn't just kill me.
Our only hope is to find the amulet that Alexius used to send us here. If it still exists, I can use it to reopen the rift at the exact spot we left. Maybe.
Good.
I said, maybe. It might also turn us into paste.
You must try. Your spy master, Leliana. She is here.
I feel bad for
Find
Fiona.
her. Quickly.
It's an
Before the
unfortunate
Elder
end
One
right after all she's
learns
been
you're
through.
here.
Yeah. Yeah, don't be sorry. Especially Zoe. Like, it's probably very late where you are right now. I know this is also a weird stream time because it's Sunday.
It's an infection. Maker, why is it coming up?
Yeah, if you guys like pop in and then immediately have to leave, do not feel bad for popping in and leaving. Like,
sure you want
that's
to find
perfectly
out?
fine.
Yeah, no, not at all. If anything, thanks for at least, stopping by to say hi.
Oh yeah. Like, at least for me, I always feel awkward when I go into someone's stream and then it turns out I'm the only one watching, and then like I immediately leave, and I'm like, oh no, that person like just saw like their view counter go up by 1 and then immediately leave, and I feel bad. Like, nah, don't ever feel bad with that with us. It's fine.
Oh crap. Oh well, there goes the car.
Well, she like fall off the side. What happened there?
I really did. She's super fast, okay?
Oh yeah, she did. There she goes.
It's hard to drive her.
I needed a good fight.
We may not
boy.
have much time. Let's find the Magister quickly.
Yes, let's find the Magister quickly.
Confession: I find LTR kind of dry to read. It's because it was really dry to read. I did read through The Hobbit for a school assignment. That one actually was all right. I feel like it was a lot like lighter. I don't know. But like I tried to read Lord of the Rings and had some trouble.
I think we got a Liliana cutscene coming up now.
Yeah.
This was such a it's one of the most badass cutscenes ever. Jesus.
You will break.
I will die first.
I want to know what the motion capture
Oh, you
thing
will.
looks like for this, Like some lady probably had to like get up there and actually do that to some poor dude.
Yeah, there is that. I just wish it could have left the emo makeup on the emo eye thing on there.
Oh shit, yeah, because it's a different texture map. I mean, like, she has been in the dungeon, yeah.
We never died in the first place.
Rubbed off.
Alexius miscalculated. Then it
Man,
would be
she
his
looks
last
even like
mistake.
more scraggly with
Do you
that long
have
hair,
weapons?
Oh yeah.
Good. The Magister's probably in his chambers.
Damn, Liliana's just cold-blooded.
You aren't curious how we got here?
No.
Alexius sent us into the future. This, his victory, his Elder One, it was never meant to be.
I'm so sorry for everything you suffered.
The texture
We have
interface
to
never
reverse
downloaded
his
properly
spell.
on the PS3.
If we can
Yeah.
get back to our present
the PS3 and the
time,
Xbox
we can prevent
360
this
had
future
some
from ever happening.
troubles
And mages
with
always
the
wonder why people fear
textures
them.
for this game.
No one should have this power.
It's dangerous and unpredictable. Before the breach, nothing we did.
Enough. This is all pretend to you. Some future you hope will never exist. I suffered. The whole world suffered. It was real.
What happened while we were away?
Solus, you guys
Stop
want to move
talking.
out of the way?
I'm just asking for information.
No,
it's
you're
fine.
talking to
Don't
fill
worry about
silence.
I
Nothing
literally
happened that
think
you
Bull
want
just
to
got
hear.
stuck in a door. Serves him right.
I guess you can move as Solus or how that works.
Yeah, they decided to move out of the way eventually. Oh, Jesus. I walked through one.
She always dies. Sad.
But unfortunately not. And now I'm just thinking is that the last like optional fight that I can accidentally walk into? Because I'm really trying to go through this.
I think when we go and look
The
for
Elder One does
the
not suffer rivals of any kind.
bits of the key to the door, there's some optional ones, but I can't remember what it is.
Oh, that's true. Is this door not supposed to... Oh, Jesus, really?
What's wrong?
Isn't this door, after you get to Liliana, doesn't this door open?
Oh, it's not opening?
I've got to loot it from one of the bodies.
This door. Oh, okay. I was scared there. I'm like, oh no, what more mods broke the game? What have I done?
We need to find Alexius. I'm sure he'll be in the nicer part of the castle, if there is one.
What is your favorite main quest in this game?
It's this one. It's probably this one or one in the Winter Palace. What about you?
I do like this one a lot. I think the Winter Palace is for me because I really like just the
Someone help!
difference. Again, I don't know. There's not a lot of games, at least I've played, where there's like, let's go to a ball, and it feels like you're at a ball.
Yeah, I love like the politics of it, and then also like the dancing cutscene, where like that actually has some bearing on the outcome based on your dialogue, and that was cool. And then also I just like the conception of time travel. Like you don't see that every day either.
Yeah, I do think it's kind of like problematic to the lore, but I don't know. In a way, I think it's almost forgivable just because. Yeah. Oh, which ME3 ending does this Inquisitor choose? That's a interesting question. She would choose, I think, control, right?
Yeah, she would have to. Yeah, if you control all the way.
Oh yeah.
The Magister needs more power for
Either
his
that
rituals.
or the refuse ending, because she's just so fed up with that Star Child.
Come forth and serve the Elder.
Oh, you know. Ooh. Yeah, which one would she do? It has one of those. I almost feel like the powers overweigh the frustration that they do.
This is madness.
Yeah, I could see that.
Alexius can't have wanted this.
What would you say?
I would probably go with that also. I was thinking, like, because she is killing the Star Child by taking over, so she kind of satisfies that as well. Okay, we have more potions. We'll go into the one big room, and then after that we can start finding pieces of the key. Right? Oh no, crap! Still have the outdoor part. Dang it!
The breach.
Outdoor part's pretty quick though.
Everywhere.
The veil is shattered. There is no boundary now between the world and the Fae.
So, for titles for this episode, how can we not call it technical difficulties?
Mint green mayhem?
But it's not the mustache's fault, it's the tattoo. Tattoo troubles? I don't know, that one's kinda... Guys, do you have any wonderfully fantastic ideas? I really hope the next game doesn't color code Inquisition, because I really appreciate Inquisition not being a brown mess. Like, I really like just the splash of like white tone.
It's got a good color palette. Oh, Jesus.
Absolute chaos. Well, Janessa, we thought it'd be over too, but here we are. Mistake. Probably, yeah. This is really random, but ever since Janessa, you've been showing up in the chat, one of my favorite Skyrim companions is named Janessa, so every time I see you, I just think of her. She's this badass dark elf you get for, no, it has a different name. Whatever, one of the dark elves that's in, oh fuck, what's that like first city you go to? It's not the one that we destroyed.
Well, there's a lot of dark elves.
The one with Breezeholm in it. No, the one with Breezeholm in it. With Lydia.
Oh, Whiterun.
You know what I mean? Whiterun, there you go, yeah. The Drunken Huntsman, that's it, yeah. Janessa was my gal. I mean, like, I tried to get Uthgard because I was really in, I really like the Sips playthrough of Skyrim, so I wanted to get Uthgard and be like that, but I, like, immediately killed Uthgard. So I was like, well, fuck, and I... oh, she's actually one of my favorite Skyrim companions. Hey, well, me too. But yeah, well, we traveled together for many, many moons on my first playthrough of Skyrim.
What became of Felix?
She's been my favorite.
Do you know?
She was the only one I wasn't able to kill somehow.
I know.
I don't know why. Maybe she's unkillable, which I appreciate.
Yeah, you know, it's been like so long
You'll
since
find
I
out soon
have
enough.
used Lydia as a companion, but she's also very reliable.
She was so sassy for me.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where, like, I literally, like, I had not used her since my first playthrough, but I'm like, yeah, you know what? I can kind of see why she's considered the staple.
Yeah.
But at this point, it's just like mods, right? Like, I've used so many modded ones, like, I could never not use modded companions at this point.
Oh, yeah. Skyrim mods are really insane. Like, some of the ones that, like, they basically just add a giant DLC to it. Oh, man. Oh, your Janessa died. I'm very sorry. That's Speckles. What's your favorite Skyrim storyline? I really like the Nightingale armor, and I kind of like the Guild questline, even though I saw that betrayal coming from a mile away. The Dark Brotherhood was also good too. Although I kind of liked Astrid, so her betrayal was like, oh, that hurts. I absolutely hated the werewolves. I hated them. Not the people, more the questline, because I really didn't like becoming a werewolf. What do you think? Do you have a favorite?
Favorite side quest or favorite guild?
Guild, I would say.
I think Thieves Guild is the best one. In Skyrim. Dark Brotherhood? Well, I don't know. I mean, Dark Brotherhood and Thieves Guild are obviously the best ones because the other one, the fighters. I didn't think the College of Winterhold for mages was nearly extensive enough.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
And then you become the head of the college with like no reason. You've barely been around.
Yeah, really? Yeah, it's like you're a freshman in college and now you're the president. You're like, oh shit, alright.
Yeah, I thought that the Thieves Guild probably had the most to do. So I think that's the most. I mean, the way that the Dark Brotherhood concludes is pretty epic. You kind of feel like that's like a bigger event than like almost in the main quest. But...
Yeah, I never actually finished the main quest.
The main hall.
Yeah,
I just got so sidetracked with all the other things. I was never really interested in the Civil War. I'm like, I don't give a shit.
Maker's breath. Where did Alexius find this?
I never actually
did
got
he
any of
even
the
move it
DLCs for that game, minus the one to make your own house.
Perhaps.
So I never
But it
really
looks
played
quite
the
strong.
Dragonborn or Dawnguard.
How desperate and paranoid must he be? His servants must have a way through. He has to eat. Let's look around.
Alright, what is it? 5 pieces?
I think so. Maybe 4. 4 or 5. Lots of people sacrificed Nissa to Boethia? No! Oh, well, they're wrong. If you're gonna sacrifice to anyone, sacrifice Lydia.
It was an act of courage.
And I swear to
He
carry
knew there
your
was no other
burden.
way to resist. He resisted that demon to the last.
Oh yeah, Connor killed himself, but we didn't really see it.
Yeah, he did. So he ends up doing that whether he was possessed or not, right?
Yep. Well, he's a mage. Yeah, he can just, I don't know, flare up at will. I don't know. That seems kind of callow. That's the courtyard. You're going backwards.
Yeah, seriously, I really am.
I tried to do like fairly recently, like within the last year or so, try to get back into Skyrim, but I don't know. I just, even with all the mods, I just couldn't get into it. I don't know. I think I just played a shit ton of it, and like I loved that shit ton of time I played with it, but I think I permanently burnt myself out.
That's possible. I mean, you can only play so much Skyrim, although I do tend to at least... I come back and mess with it at least a little bit every now and then, or I find some new roleplay that I want to try. Alternate start mods, etc. can help.
Yeah, that alternate start one's good.
Is one in here? I think one's in here, yeah? Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Try Legacy and the Dragonborn. One day. What's wrong?
If I actually was like trying to attack the to stop him at the stairs. Oh boy.
Well, good news is you can outrun him easily.
Anybody mind if I take some souvenirs? Maybe just a couple of those pronged helmets.
I'm curious how to Fallout 76 was
What in Andraste's name is that? Hold on to it.
Like, I've been playing a bit of
I want to look
Rust,
at it
which
later.
it at least kind of sounds a bit like Fallout 76, and God, Rust is infuriating.
What
I don't know if
happened
you've ever
here?
played that game.
Somebody had very questionable taste.
Yeah, I'm not excited for Fallout 76. Let's just put it that way.
They haven't noticed us yet.
I don't know.
Good opportunity
Multiplayer
to look for
Fallout
higher
to me is just
ground.
not the right thing. I'm excited for another, what I would call, real Fallout game.
Get that enchanter!
Which God knows when that's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's probably wait for, right? Because it's got to be started before that.
Yeah, we don't even have dates on those guys. I know you're the sci-fi guy and I'm just not, so I can see why you're excited. But I'm interested. I want to see what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, what have I had for sci-fi that's like a mainstay sci-fi? Like, you get apocalyptic sci-fi, or like, even though I'm hyped for cyberpunk, I'm kind of like, well, that's like a cyberpunk sci-fi. Your sort of classic,
Sorry for
somewhat
interrupting
space
your
opera,
dinner.
somewhat hard sci-fi science fiction. There hasn't been too many opportunities for that. other than Mass Effect, so I'm pretty stoked.
One thing I don't really like about this is more of a thing in Rust than Fallout 76. I don't know much about Fallout 76, but the whole game is like you do base building, and you try to survive in the wild, and then like actual people come up and fuck your shit up. And like, here's the thing: I don't mind people fucking my shit up, but they're just so obnoxious about it. I just get really angry. Like they're just like 14-year-old twerps, and they're like, "Ah, oh, fuck your mom," and just like throwing just very crude things all over the place. And I'm like, look, win with grace. I know I'm bad at the game. Jesus.
Yeah, that is annoying. Crap, and now we don't have a rogue, so alright.
Caitie, if you couldn't play as a mage, would you rather play as a rogue or warrior? Rogue all the way. Warriors are so slow. I can't handle it. I have played the game many times as all of the classes, but warriors are always my least favorite. I feel like Fallout 76 is sort of what people wanted for the Elder Scrolls, but then we got Elder Scrolls Online instead. Yeah. I've never played Elder Scrolls Online, so I feel like I can't like diss it, but I have heard negative things. Maybe that's just because people don't really like online games all that much, but
I've played it a bit, and I think it's promising. And as an Elder Scrolls fan,
damage
I don't
did
think it's like a
Alexis' spell do?
disappointment.
Rifts tore apart
it's just
all of
not-
Southern Thedas, starting here.
I would rather just
But
play
whether
Skyrim
that's
or
his
El-
doing
you
or
know,
the
do Elder
breach,
Scrolls.
who can say?
It's kind
I
of
guess one thing I don't really... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
No, it's just because like, really, it kind of reminds me of how I feel about Star Wars: The Old Republic MMO, pretty much.
What do you feel about that?
Well, just kind of like the same thing is like, I'm fine with it, I can enjoy it, but I would rather just go play the old KOTORs or play KOTOR 3 that we never got.
I'm just not... I don't know. With live games, you get a lot of events, and if you go into the game late, you've obviously missed the event. And like being completionist in me, that just like I've never really gotten to in that. I know there's gonna be a whole bunch of cool shit I know I can never get, and that frustrates me. Yeah. And if Dragon Age ever gets an online game, it's gonna die. I'm quitting. I can't.
I think
I love.
Oh no! Come on.
I was gonna say I love Dragon Age, but I'm not. I am fucking around with an online game. Kiss my ass.
It crashed.
No! How? Why?
I literally have no idea. We were in the middle of combat and it just freaking
Jordan.
crashed.
Okay, let's see where we are. Let's see how bad it is. We might have to call it quits for tonight, and then just next time, just open up to like the when we're about to enter Alexius.
Oh man, we're almost going on 3 hours now.
Is it really? Oh god. Okay, we can't. Okay. If it's that much farther back, we like can't. We just physically can't.
If we have to get the shards, we just have to walk into the room and it's over, right? Watch the cutscene.
Yeah, as long as we have the shards, we can just walk into the room and we fight a boss and it's over.
Please tell me it auto-saved after I picked up that last shard piece.
Oh my god. The game couldn't handle Bull's wall breaking. Oh no.
What the heck?
What's going on?
It's just doing a lot of weirdness. Alright, I'm gonna do continue.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna do continue and good things are gonna happen. Come on.
Everyone. Oh god. Pull out your wishes. We've displeased somebody. I don't know.
I mean, a lot of people, apparently. Oklahoma, Beckham. Okay, yes, it just saved right after I picked up the last
Oh, thank god. Make the hard save.
Oh, yeah. Hard save. Good idea.
Just in case it crashes again, we at least, like, we're at this point. Okay, let's... Alright, this isn't so bad. Now just, like, quickly run and get out of this place.
Right, we got two shards remaining.
How much damage did Alexius' spell do?
Rifts tore apart all of southern Thedas, starting here. But whether that's his doing or the breach...
At least it's not DAO or ME1. They had awful autosaves. Ugh, yeah. If DAO has an online game in the future, it will be without me. Yeah. Like, I really hate subscription games.
Okay, I got shard number 4, and that means the last one is just...
And then as soon as you get that 5th one, save. Did you go to the Chantry? Did you go to the library?
Yeah, I think I got Chantry one. I think it's this way, right? Let me look at that. Let me actually try and use the map. Yeah, okay, it should be this way.
Talk about Texas again. It helps game stability.
The Spurs? Tim Duncan? I don't know what you guys want.
We talk about my dad was a huge fan of the Dallas Cowboys, and has just been extremely upset over them for the past, like, decade or something.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can feel that pain.
Yeah.
I am a Cowboys fan, but I'm somewhat of a, you know, if you're a Cowboys fan, you hate them more than the people that hate them.
Yeah. Honestly, my dad, growing up, was the biggest Dallas Cowboy fan. In the past couple of years, he's just been so fed up with them losing and making stupid team decisions. He is, honest to God, quit football and went back to baseball.
I mean, I can feel it on that one. And I don't have a rope to open either of these 2 doors, but you're supposed to be able to walk in another way, right?
Are you talking about, like, that trio of doors? And there's, like, one in the middle that's you can open with the rogue?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, on the rooms on the side, there's a warrior that can smash down a wall. I can't actually see it yet, so I'm assuming this is what's going on.
Okay, what do we have to be? Is that? Okay, I think this will work.
Angel Jesus, I once accidentally replaced my DAI endgame save with an old save from 2014. Woof. That's rough.
Yeah, I've gotten through the 2 door bashes, but it's the ones across the hole that I feel like I need to get to.
You could definitely beat this without the rogue.
Yeah,
I've done it. So I don't know where the other one is, but it's not
behind a locked door.
Yeah. Well, it might be in that other the other room with the wall bash. I don't know. Well, here I can look it up. What quest are we in? Hushed. First. I spelled hush wrong because I'm a bad typist. Let's see. Found Liana. Okay. So. I don't know where you've gone. So the first one is in the main room. The second one is in a room in the northwest corner. As the party approaches the room, one of them will mark that the Venatori are too busy praying. So that one's the one in the Chantry. You've got that one, I thought. Head back to the main hall and proceed directly across the other side of the door. But don't enter the door. Blah, blah, blah. This one's the library. You went to the library. Proceed down the long corridor in the next room. Upon entering, there will be stone blocking Venatori from immediately noticing the party. And the party member will mention this. Do you remember doing that?
I know.
With a room with a bunch of scaffolding?
The scaffolding we did.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you know what? I didn't do the... I didn't do by surprise.
Oh, okay. Got it. Oh yeah. Okay, this is it. Typing is hard. That's what Google is. Exactly. And auto type. Like You guys should see like the papers I used to write for school before autocorrect was really a major thing. It was rough.
And autocorrect makes us lazy too on that front. Like text, I don't even bother trying to get over words right when I'm texting. And like I'm a writer who's normally fairly ridiculous about grammar and spelling, but like I know the autocorrect.
Doesn't look like the Elder One is interested in saving his followers.
It's nice though. Oh, boy, I think especially with phones nowadays, where it doesn't have like physical buttons, like you like I don't know, my big fat thumbs get in the way of my tiny little phone screen. You know, like just need a little help. Back in the day when you had to like actually press buttons, then it was a lot easier.
All right, Caitie, can you believe it? We have the shards.
Thank God! Please save.
Okay, let me just make sure. We do have to exit.
I love how we're both just exhausted with this at this point.
It's just like, whew, man. All right, let's do this. Come on, open the door. Let's fight Alexius, bitch face, whatever. Come on, let's just go. Let's get in there. Let's fuck him up.
Let's do this.
Can somebody just make a shotgun mod for Dragon Age Inquisition?
Oh, that'd actually be pretty cool.
Yeah, let's finish this. I don't have time for extra
It's over, Alexius.
So it is. I knew you would appear again. Not that it would be now, but I knew I hadn't destroyed you. My final failure.
Was it worth it? Everything you did to the world, to yourself.
It doesn't matter.
I feel like I've been trapped in time. I feel like
All we can do
I've
is
been
wait.
tortured for years.
Oh boy. At least we know what caused the mod crash, so we know
this.
just to like.
How many times have I tried?
You know.
The past cannot be undone.
I mean, this is probably not going to be the only
All
time
that
it
I
happens
fought
either. That's the
for,
bad thing
all
about
that
this
I
other playthrough.
betrayed,
These things
what
just
have I
happen.
wrought? Ruin and death, there is nothing else. The Elder One comes for me, for you, for us all.
Although, really, after this,
Maker's breath, Alexius, what have you
you
done?
can move on to
He
Skyhold
would have
pretty quickly.
died, Dorian.
Yeah, that'll fix a lot
I
of things.
saved him. Please, don't hurt my son. I'll do anything you ask.
I do feel bad for Felix. Poor bastard. Oh, I always forget about Dorian's fucking mustache. Jesus Christ.
It's just like the one thing that's still left there.
Well, I read the mod description. Just the fact that the Dorian mod didn't work wasn't in the mod description.
I won
it was
the
in the
world
posts,
back.
like hidden in the I think the whatever. But it's read the posts. Read people saying that the mod doesn't work. Yeah, read everything.
Alright, let's make it. Holy crap, we are doing some serious damage to these. Yes, we should make it.
Thank God. I wonder why Felix couldn't have become a Grey Warden to combat his life. He probably could have. They just didn't want to be a Grey Warden.
Where are your assassins? This time!
That's true. Maybe he was just going to be a really bad Grey Warden. There's a chance of death with the joining too. So. Man, she's just zooming all around there, isn't she?
She runs so fast, but it is kind of hard to control as well. Alright, so that was the woods now.
There's two of them. Did you get both of them?
Damn, is that just both of it already?
Man, I can't imagine how overpowered this team is.
It's a futile! This world's already lost!
What are Tevinter Grey Wardens even like? I'm sure they exist.
Alright, second rift down. We are almost out of this nightmare.
Are there wardens in Tevinter? Honestly, I don't remember ever hearing about wardens in Tevinter, but like, I haven't heard anything about them not being either. I mean, maybe it's there, I just can't remember.
Your death will be my apology!
I mean, maybe he did go to the wardens and they were like, hey, listen, your son's...
He wanted to die, didn't he?
die with joining
All those lies he told himself,
that.
the justifications. He lost Felix long ago. Didn't
Oh,
even
we
notice.
did it.
What are we gonna name the
Alexius.
episode? We should name it Beckham's Tattoo.
Beckham's Tattoo? I don't know. Which one of us is doing the icons? I think it's your turn, ain't it?
Yeah, I'll do the thumbnail. I think I've got a couple of screenshots. How about this dialogue option? I just want to go home.
Yeah, that's
we
perfect.
reverse the spell?
This is the same amulet he used before. I think it's the same one we made in Minrathous. That's a relief. Give me an hour to work out the spell he used, and I should be able to reopen the rift.
An hour? That's impossible. You must go now.
Texas saves the day.
The Elder One.
You cannot stay here.
We'll head out front. Keep them off your trail.
Biscuits and Davy Beckham. Oh my god.
We'll make this count. The only way we live is if this day never comes.
Biscuits and Davy Beckham.
Cast your spell. You have as much time as I have hours.
Dang, that's crazy, right? So that means Iron Bull and Silas held him off for an hour.
Yeah. Well, no, Liliana was
Though
inside, yeah.
Closes. I am shielded by flame.
Oh, Zoe. She tried sleeping, but it ain't working. Oh.
Andraste, guide me. Maker, take me to your side.
You can do it, I believe in you. Oh, this always gets me right there when it's for the lifeless bodies of the people inside. Ugh.
It's like so tragic. Look at that.
I've always, I know I've complained about this
You'll have to
before,
do better
but I've
than
always
that.
wanted to just go through the rift and then meet Alexius again, and he's just going, oh no, you defeated my rift puzzle, and then you just deck him right there.
You failed, Alexius. How forgiving is your Elder One?
You won. There is no point extending this charade. Felix.
It's going to be all right, Father.
You'll die.
Everyone dies.
So shouldn't Solus have had some god juice back at this point? Nah, because were they saying that in this time, like, never drained Mythal? Yeah, he never drained Mythal. He was just always trapped in this castle.
Well, I'm glad that's over with.
Oh, hey, it's the Ferelden crew.
Yep.
Or not.
Oh, you know what? I think I forgot. Oh, yeah. I wanted to get a mod to make Anora's hair look like it was in Origins.
I thought it was understood that they would not
which I had the
force my
mod,
people
but then
from
there
their
was another mod to take
Your
its place for
Majesty,
another reason.
Let me assure you, we
It's
never
now
intended
this.
any of this. Your intentions ceased to matter when my people were
What
threatened.
is up with
I am
this?
rescinding my offer
This
of
will
sanctuary.
be explained
You and
in
your
a couple
followers
of
will leave
episodes.
Ferelden at once. But
it looks,
we have hundreds who need protection. Where will we go?
Listen, she just really likes curly hair.
Is it curls or is it just paper mache taped to her head?
little column A, little column B.
She looks like she got into a fight with a confetti machine.
Yeah, I believe it.
What is this? We still need mages.
I should point out that we did come here for mages.
Oh yeah, we're totally
And what
like,
are the terms of this arrangement?
making the mages our slaves,
Hopefully
right?
better than what
I mean,
Alexius
she wants
gave
slaves,
you.
period. So
The Inquisition is better than
fair.
that, yes?
They have lost
Part of the
all
Briala
possible
mod.
support.
No, I didn't get the Briala mod.
The Inquisition is their only remaining
it's
chance
for
for
something
freedom.
else that someone emailed me about.
Seems
So if
we
you're that
have
person that
little
emailed me
choice
about him, you know
but
what
to
this is
accept
about.
whatever you offer.
You are our prisoners.
You will surrender yourselves as prisoners
God,
and
man, Iron Bolt
conscripts
just
of the
blows.
Inquisition.
We shouldn't have accepted the Magister's
Iron
help, I
Bolt
know,
just
but
blows in this
The
lighting.
sky has been torn open. We are all in immediate danger. There is no room for failure now. We cannot close the breach without you. But we would be mad to trust you.
If the Inquisition is taking responsibility for the Mages,
Everyone's
so
gonna
be
hate
it.
this Inquisitor.
Get
That's
them
the
out of my
plan.
kingdom.
then we have no choice but to surrender to the Inquisition.
Be hilarious
I'll
if
go
only Sarah
prepare
ends up
for the
like
journey
her.
to Haven. The breach
Oh, also,
will be
what's some of the world
closed.
state stuff? That is a great
We
question.
must do what we can to
What
restore
was the
peace
email
to
I
a
sent
world
you?
that
'Cause
sorely
that's
needs it.
probably the best.
Well, Alistair isn't king, so
Yeah. I forgot what we did though.
I think he might be drunk, Alistair.
I think so, but then drunk Alistair turns into Warden Alistair. Connor's possessed. Liliana was the lover of the Warden who
was married to Honora.
Who's married to Nora, yeah. Oh, and he also slept with Morrigan, so Morrigan's gonna have a baby. A human baby, though.
They have suffered
I
enough.
think that was the major thing.
Why continue
Hawk
to
is a
mistreat them?
female.
It is not
Who did she
mistreating them to
romance?
take
I think you
reasonable
guys, I'll let you
precautions.
choose. I don't
Whatever you call it. The situation with the Mages is unstable and likely to deteriorate, just as the Shackles did.
I don't remember what I did.
What did you think we were doing? Taking the mages prisoner?
Oh, it's good to see the gang back together. So is this the worst decisions one? Well, it ain't a good decision one. I would say we went out searching for worse decisions, just like
Alexius
weird
served
decisions.
whoever
That was
opened
kind
the
of how this
breach,
was
and the rebels joined his
pitched.
army. They're a captive enemy force.
They didn't have a choice.
Wait, so
It
how does
was
drunk
Alexis
Alistair turn to
or
Warden
death?
Alistair? Just to
Enough
like
arguing.
make
None of
it
us were there.
easy
We
on
cannot
the
afford to
devs, they just
second
decided
guess
that
our
the fate
people.
of drunk Alistair
The
and
sole
Warden
point of the
Alistair
Herald's
would like
mission was to
convene
gain
back
the
into the
Mage's
same
aid,
point.
and that was
So,
accomplished.
in
The voice
DA2,
of
when you meet
pragmatism
drunk
speaks.
Alistair, Tegan
Here I
comes
was,
and
just starting
sobers
to
him
enjoy
up
the
and sends him
circular
back to
arguments.
the Wardens, and that's what happens with drunk Alistair.
Closing the breach is all that matters.
He might have some different dialogue. I can't remember.
I'm ready. Let's go.
What class is
We
Hawk
should
in this
look
world
into
state?
the things you saw in this dark future.
Remember?
The assassination of Empress Celine. A demon
I
army.
had something I wanted
Sounds
to
like
do.
something
I
a
can't remember what
Tevinter
it was now.
cult
I can't,
might do.
I can't find the email
Orlais
where I
falls,
told you
the
to put
Imperium
certain
rises.
decisions in.
Chaos for everyone.
One battle at a time. It's going to take time to organize our troops and the mage recruits. Let's take this to the war room. Join us. None of this means anything without your mark, after all.
Well, it's old god baby
Meet us there
wasn't.
when you're
They don't,
ready.
there isn't an old
I'll
god
skip
baby.
the war
It's a
council,
human baby.
But I would like to see this
I
breach
think
up close, if
the
you don't
warden
mind.
actually recruited Alistair.
Then you're
Or sorry,
staying.
Logain.
Oh,
That's
didn't I
Alistair became
mention?
drunk.
The South
then
is so
Logain
charming
died
and
with
rustic.
the,
I
Archdeacon.
adore
I
it
think
to
that's what
little
happened.
pieces.
All right, Dorian. Well,
There's no one I'd rather be stranded in time with, future or present.
Excellent choice. But let's not get stranded again anytime soon, yes?
I'll begin preparations to march on the summit. Make her willing, the mages will be enough to grant us victory.
Josephine looks like my sister.
Your sister's
Oh, no.
fabulous. All right, we have completed this mission.
All right.
Good lord, finally.
Oh boy, that took a lot longer. Honestly, it wouldn't have been bad if it wasn't just for the mod errors.
If it
But-
was not for the mod errors, we would have gotten through this a lot sooner.
yeah.
Good job, Caitie. Way to stick it out.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, you're the one playing.
So,
Well, I think next episode we recruit another member. I can't decide if we're going to do Blackwall or Vivian though, and then we'll also move to Skyhold.
Yeah, that'll be something to look forward to. Thank you, and good job to everyone in the chat for, I mean, man, the fact that this many people have stayed through this entire thing.
We've had a consistent 70 this entire time, which I am very proud of. Thank you all so very much.
You guys are troopers, and apparently now you all love Texas, which just warms my heart. Okay, so are you streaming Tuesday or yes, no, maybe so?
Yes, streaming Tuesday and Friday. Tell me my schedule this week.
I will have some streams going on this week. We'll talk about that as far as which times. Anything else before we close?
Split the Veil is now on this channel. So we have a new episode already up if you haven't seen it already. And then, yeah, first of the month we'll have another. Oh, I guess first Friday of the month we'll have another. But, yeah, I think that's about it.
That's about it. I almost want to let this timer go exactly to 3 hours, but we're now like...
Out of curiosity, how much longer do we have?
15 seconds.
15 seconds ain't much. Yeah, we could do that.
Fucking tacos. I like tacos. I like barbacoa.
Oh, no, not another Stormtrooper penises episode. Not again.
Stormtroopers, penises, Texas.
Oh, good. We added another one.